can help yourself, right? Just a minute, though. But we're always excited to be here and glad you came. And that's just one of the things we focused on. The menu's still great. We're always changing. Every quarter something new comes out. So come by and see us. We really appreciate you guys.
Well, good morning. It's a pleasure for me to welcome each of you here today to Mississippi Paving. It's a very near and dear business to me. Not only is it a new chamber member for us and an old family business that I've known about for many, many years, but it's also one that I've grown up knowing about. I think the person that keeps them straight has also kept me straight for many, many years. So my mother has worked with them for many, many years, and so I'm honored to be here today. So we will hear a lot more about this business in just a few minutes, but at this time we want to ask that Reverend Bruce Guyton will lead us in a word of prayer.
Before I pray this morning, I just want to say this is a bittersweet day for us, bitter in the sense that my brothers couldn't be here, but sweet in the sense that Mississippi Paving is still growing and still functioning like he was so wanted to be. Book of Deuteronomy say, God give us power to get wealth, and I'm sure Harold had that power and Nicky Travis had that power. Harold passed it to JoJo, I'm sure, and everything has just have been wonderful, and all of you did wonderful work on this building. We're so proud to be in the city of Pearl. Amen. Let us pray. Father, we are so grateful and we are thankful that you are our Lord and Creator. Lord Jesus, we thank you for being our elder brother. Holy Spirit, our comforter and keeper. We ask now that you would bless this place, bless it in a special way. Let this place be a joy. Let it be a blessing and never a burden. Let each family that's associated with Mississippi Paving be blessed in this building. We ask that you would bless this president and vice president, that they will continue to carry on in the manner that the business have already operated. And we thank you for blessing those who are able to come out and share in this celebration today. We ask that you would bless the food that it may be for nourishment of our body. Bless, dear Lord, each and every one that works here, that, as I said earlier, this would be a place of joy and none of confusion. We ask that you would just bless the city of Pearl. Let us be a blessing for them as they have been for us. These and all blessings we ask in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen.
I believe we have a couple of elected officials here today. We have got Greg Flynn, Director of PR. And then, of course, we have Kathy Deere with our chamber, and we have Mandy Arender with our Rankin chamber. I'm going to pass it to you for some remarks.
Sure. Yes, on behalf of Mayor Wyndham, who had to get called down to the coast for a conference.
Friday nights mean one thing in Mississippi: high school football. You've got a 50-yard line seat to the 6A powerhouse Pearl Pirates right here on B&B Sports. Now, batten down the hatches and hoist the colors. The Sky Family Dental Pirate Pregame Show starts now.
Welcome to Sky Family Dental, where our mission is to provide the finest care available. Here at Sky Family Dental, we strive to help patients live healthier lives. We provide a caring, nurturing environment where your comfort and health is of primary importance. Our staff is dedicated to providing you with a pleasant visit and results that you're proud to show off. We provide all services, including
Dental pregame show. And Bryant, the Pirates were coming in licking our wounds after that Northwest Rankin game last week.
Yeah, for the first time all year after starting blazing hot 5-0, we stumbled last week against a formidable opponent. There's a lot of those in Region 3 7A, and tonight we'll see another one in the form of the Petal Panthers. But life and football is all about how do you rebound, right?
Well, it couldn't have gone much worse for the Pirates, and still had a chance to either tie or win that game last week. 4 turnovers, 4 uncharacteristic turnovers, 3 fumbles, and an interception. The good news for all our fans, it is dry as a bone here tonight.
That's right. Not the most favorable weather conditions last week if you were there at Ray Rogers Stadium, as a wet ball perhaps led to a number of those 4 turnovers. That really is what sunk the ship last week against the Northwest Rankin Cougars. It was a game that we could have won, lost 21-13, had a chance even there at the end, and even that final drive ended in a turnover. So tonight, one of the keys that we'll get to here in just a moment, protect the football. The last 2 games, even the win at Germantown, there was 3 turnovers that night. So the last 2 weeks of football, 7 turnovers. You can't do that and keep winning ball games.
Well, Petal comes in here struggling a bit. I guess that's the best way to put it. They've lost 3 of 4. They lost their region opener last Thursday night as well. They were playing over in Brandon and just got bushwhacked.
Yeah, they sure did. 3-3 on the year, but last week 54-17. We lost last week, but it wasn't that bad. Yeah, 54-17. Brandon really just did whatever they wanted to last week. A whole lot of Nate Blunt that we'll see here next weekend. And Brandon just ran all over him last week, and they named their score. We'd love to do that tonight if you're the Pirates. This Petal Panther defense comes in giving up 36 points a game. We average 32. I'll take the average there at 34, and I'd like that for a Pirate victory.
I'll take the over tonight as well. I think it's got 40 points written all over it. You know, head coach Alan Glenn, he's trying to rebuild something down here. It's been several years since Petal has really been back on the map, and he's got a great wide receiver. We got to watch out for him tonight. There's like no seniors on this team. There's like 2, and one of them is their wide receiver, number 10, Caden Berger. He is Mr. Everything for these guys.
Yeah, one of the best names in all of high school football. Stop the Burger, Caden Berger, and we've seen him the last couple of years. He'll wear number 10 tonight, and the sophomore quarterback Eli Causey will look to the Burger. He will look to find Caden tonight, and he'll be all over the field. May line him up in the backfield a little bit, but he'll definitely test our secondary tonight. And you got to like the way our guys have been playing in the secondary, but they will double team Mr. Caden tonight.
I don't know how this works because you're down here in the Pine Belt, but that Causey name should be familiar. It's the head coach over at Oak Grove, and Eli is now playing here at Petal.
Yeah.
The Causey name all over the place.
Nephew, right?
Yes, it is a nephew.
Right? Yeah, so not his son. That would be very unique. But, I believe Drew Causey, the head coach at Oak Grove, is a Petal guy, and now he's over at Oak Grove. So crossing all sorts of lines. You don't cross down here in the Pine Belt. But, yeah, sophomore quarterback Eli Causey. But, you know, he comes from a football family, and so he's only a sophomore, and this is his first year to start. We are also starting a sophomore, but he has a whole year of snaps underneath his belt as Jack started every game last year as a freshman.
Defensively tonight for Petal, you're going to see number 74, Corey Wells. He is a man-child down there on the defensive line. He's only a sophomore, Bryant, but he's 6'5", 300 pounds.
That is a massive 16-year-old as a sophomore.
And he's still growing.
Yeah, still growing. Yeah, absolutely. 6'5", 300. So slow down number 74 tonight. You imagine we'll try to maybe throw some double teams, probably a lot of Takofa Lewis, that Mississippi All-Star game nominee that the Pearl Pirates have on that offensive line. And so watch for 51 versus 74 tonight in the trenches.
And number 0. He doesn't wear a real number, number 0,
yeah.
Really. But Jalen Doss, he is another one that's going to try and put some pressure on Jack Durr tonight. He is absolutely fantastic. He's a junior.
Yeah, watching him, of course I was not there last week, but watching him on film, he's just an athlete all over that defensive side of things. And Northwest Rankin's front put a good bit of pressure last week on us. We've got to figure out how to slow that down, whether that's protecting Jack or opening up the holes for Antoine Shoto and TJ McKenzie tonight. That offensive line play is key. We've had some great games offensive line early on in the season, some not so great. Tonight has to be a good one if we want to get this big region victory on the road.
Well, it is homecoming here tonight for Petal, and the teams are already off the field from warming up because the band is performing pregame because we know what happens homecoming festivities. They'll be naming their court and the queen. So it's going to be a long halftime, folks. Let me just tell you that. And our team's warmed up a little bit early, so they're back in the locker rooms now. I don't know that we'll have a chance to speak with Coach Hunter before the game, but in talking to him, he helped us out with our 3 keys to the game tonight. And if we can succeed on all 3 of these, I think we're going to walk out of here with a win. The first, no turnovers, right? That's you can't. It's all in bold, but you can't make it any more clear.
That's right. No turnovers will be a massive key, as we've already mentioned. 7 turnovers in the last 2 ball games. So tonight we've got to protect the ball. You're not going to be dealing with a wet ball, whether that's running backs or the way that Jack's finding passers. He went through the first 4 games with no picks. Now the last 2 games, he's got 4 picks, 3 at Germantown, 1 with Northwest Rankin last week. And so you've got to make sure that you protect the football, can't turn the ball over, and expect to win.
On defense, do not lose sight of the burger, and that is Caden Berger. Again, number 10. You folks have been able to watch this, how we're covering him tonight on your TV screens. Got to shut him down.
Yeah, we'll see how does Austin Wilbanks and that Pearl Pirate defense draw up the game plan to slow down what you know is going to be their go-to weapon tonight in the senior Caden Berger. But we'll probably see some safeties come up, help with a little double coverage. We'll see how much does Marquell Lake, who is a defensive guy but has played so much offensively, but maybe your best athlete, perhaps one of the best on the whole team, will he perhaps slide over and play a little more defense tonight to try to slow down Caden Berger?
And overall, we're on the road. Just take care of business. You know, on the offensive, defensive sides of the ball, we're better than Petal. Quite honestly, we're better than Petal. You just got to go out there and play like it.
That's right. That's why you put it between the lines. We are undefeated on the road this year, so you got to like how that happens. But as you flow into region play, you really wipe the slates clean. These are both teams desperate for a victory, and it does not get easier in region play over the coming weeks. And so every game is so important. And tonight, I love the way that we said it. Let's just take care of business. You don't have to win by 50, but let's take care of the football and let's take care of business and drive home up Highway 49 with a victory.
All right, we're going to step aside for the first time here on the Sky Family Dental pregame show. When we come back, we will focus on the offense and hopefully a resurgence tonight of the captain, Captain Jack. Stay with us.
Welcome to Sky Family Dental, where our mission is to provide the finest care available. Here at Sky Family Dental, we strive to help patients live healthier lives. We provide a caring, nurturing environment where your comfort and health is of primary importance. Our staff is dedicated to providing you with a pleasant visit and results that you're proud to show off. We provide all services, including dental exams, child dentistry, dental fillings or implants, tooth extractions, and more. See us at Sky Family Dental, and a bright, healthy smile can be yours.
When you're ready to make a move in pirate country, contact Penny Pitts with Havard Real Estate Group in Pearl. Penny is a multi-million-dollar producer and loves to help her clients find the home of their dreams. If you are a first-time home buyer or ready to upsize or downsize, she is the agent for you. Penny is a Pearl High School graduate and an avid supporter of pirate athletics. Make your move with the home team. That's Penny Pitts, Havard Real Estate Group.
Public service has always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, when you're not getting paid, that's just one of the most selfless acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities.
Well, for me, it's simple. I mean, when you say local, that's what's most important to me. Our citizens inside this county, we all care for each other, and we do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Bureau, and we are the home team.
When something works this well.
Paying bills? This site is so comprehensive. I do all my banking online. More time for coffee?
You want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a difference.
It was so easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
and
for
that a great
so
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
Welcome to
pregame show. Greg Flynn and Bryant May with you here at Petal High School, and it's time to focus on our offense tonight. And Bryant, the spotlight is easily back in Jack Durr's corner tonight. Been a rough 2 games, 7 total turnovers for the sophomore.
Yeah, and There's no other way to go but up after a tough couple of weeks. 32 points a game is what the Pearl Pirate offense averages coming into tonight, but last week the lowest offensive output of the season with only 13 points on the board. But as we spotlight Captain Jack, the sophomore quarterback, Jack with over 1,200 yards passing this year, 11 touchdowns on the season, and he does have those 4 picks across the last couple of ball games, but he is not afraid to run it, and I want to see more of that tonight. 292 yards on the ground and 6 touchdowns in rushing the ball. So 17 total touchdowns through 6 ball games. Not a bad season, but the turnovers is what's been an issue the last couple of weeks, and so you love to get Jack back on the road tonight in a really good way and take care of that football. Get it out to your weapons, protect the ball, and let's walk out with a victory.
Well, taking a look at the rest of the starters, he's got plenty of weapons to work with, and Kenji McNair, they weren't on the same page last week as Kenji only caught 34 yards. That's just so odd for Kenji.
Yeah, Kenji with his lowest output of the season, perhaps the reason we had the lowest point output of the season. Kenji is that guy on the outside, only 34 yards last week, but 484 on the 2023 season, 19 yards per catch. He is the lethal weapon on the outside, 5 touchdowns for Kenji McNair. Marquell Lake, he did have a good game last week, 3 catches, 76 for Marquell, a 25-yard average last week against the Cougars. And the other guy on the outside, the lone senior for the wide receiver bunch, Shaden McCollum with 293 yards on the season and 3 touchdowns.
Looking forward to Jordan Butler. They've been running some cool plays for him this week. He always wants to have a touchdown, and Jordan, big number 88, may just get one tonight.
Yeah, Jordan, a guy who can catch it out of the backfield, but also a great blocker for the running game. Antoine Shoto will be the running back tonight, number 6. He'll start, had a great game last week as well. 538 yards on the junior season for Antoine Shoto, 3 touchdowns. We'll also see TJ McKenzie. Ben Alexander we will not see tonight as he is out with a shoulder injury. The 5 offensive linemen across the front, no real changes there. Takofa Lewis, he's the senior, and he's been named to the Mississippi North-South All-Star game. Congratulations to Takofa. DJ Page, the other senior on that offensive front. Bryce Cole, a junior. Lane King, also a junior. And then the young guy of the bunch up front, number 64, Reed Taylor, rounds out that offensive line.
All right, we will step aside again here on the Sky Family Dental Pregame Show. When we come back, we're going to take a look at that nasty defense that is going to, I think, play very well tonight. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
Here at Sky Family Dental, we strive to help patients live healthier lives. We provide a caring, nurturing environment where your comfort and health is of primary importance. Our staff is dedicated to providing you with a pleasant visit and results that you're proud to show off. We provide all services, including dental exams, child dentistry, dental fillings or implants, tooth extractions, and more. See us at Sky Family Dental, and a bright, healthy smile can be yours.
So you've injured your shoulder or your knee? And of course you want the best care and the best doctor available. The doctor on the left treats shoulders and knees and ankles and hands, while the Mississippi sports medicine doctor on the right specializes in one body area and one area only, treating thousands of patients a year. Trust your medical care to one of our true specialists. Mississippi Sports Medicine. We specialize for you.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Merit Health.
Shop, stay, dine, and play at The Connection, Mississippi's retail entertainment destination, located at the intersection of I-20 and I-55 in Pearl.
Welcome to Sky Family Dental, where our mission is to provide the finest care available. Here at Sky Family Dental, we strive to help patients live healthier lives. We provide a caring, nurturing environment where your comfort and health is of primary importance. Our staff is dedicated to provide
Petal High School dance team. Fans, please direct your attention to the 20-yard line for our Petal Elementary Junior Panthers. Petal Elementary Junior Panthers are students who are recognized by their teachers for following the Petal Elementary Creed and setting an example for their peers. Junior Panthers are sponsored by A1 Graphics and Born Brothers. This week's Junior Panthers are Harley Golford, Anderson Myers, Aurora Curtis, and Mason Fleming. Please help us congratulate these boys and girls.
Welcome to Sky Family Dental, where our mission is to provide the finest care available. Here at Sky Family Dental, we strive to help patients live healthier lives. We provide a caring, nurturing environment where your comfort and health is of primary importance. Our staff is dedicated to providing you with a pleasant visit and results that you're proud to show off. We provide all services, including dental exams, child dentistry, dental fillings or implants, tooth extractions, and more. See us at Sky Family Dental, and a bright, healthy smile can be yours.
With the My Trustmark mobile app, no matter where you happen to find yourself, there's a world of opportunity. Check your balances from a friend's house. Deposit checks with a smartphone or tablet from the back porch. Or send payments with email or text during a family get-together. Live your life more freely. Make My Trustmark your Trustmark. Get started at trustmark.com.
Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay.
They look serious. They look like they came out ready to play some football.
How do you bounce back as a former player that gets in these region contests? How do you bounce back after you lose to a rival in Northwest Rankin and get yourself ready and not overhyped tonight?
Well, I mean, you're going to come in this game with a lot of emotion, but you got to remember that this is a game. Of course, you want to use that emotion to your advantage, but don't let it get in your way. Just come out with enough emotion.
Hey, Logan, we're an hour and a half down the road. You played a number of road trips, including right here at Petal High School. What's different when you have to travel the length that you do? It's not going just across Rankin County to Northwest Rankin, but what is different whenever you have to make a road trip of this length?
Man, honestly, I think the hardest part is definitely keeping that excitement up. You get on that road, you get tired. It's just main thing is trying to keep that excitement up, trying to keep those emotions right.
Well, thank you, Logan. We'll be checking in with you during the game. Have fun down there tonight. That's the most important thing, and keep us informed because we are way up high here. We're almost touching the moon.
Yes, sir, we'll do.
The captains are out at midfield.
Pirate captains tonight, Kavion Freeman, Takofa Lewis, Shade McCollum, and TJ McKenzie, a group of seniors, and they are backed up by the rest of the seniors who are on the Pearl side of things. As you look across the field tonight, we'll be looking onto the visitor side and get your captains out there for the Petal Panthers as well. Those captains are number 5, Skylar Husband, number 47 for Petal. That is Spencer Ferris, number 2, Julius Meggs, and number 10, the guy who we'll call a whole lot of his name tonight, Caden Berger.
He is super, super fast. And for those of you that may be wondering, boy, those are some clean-looking uniforms tonight. Pearl wearing brand-new white jerseys this evening. Looks like Petal has won the toss, and they have elected to defer. So the Pirate offense is going to get first draw at this thing, Bryant. You kind of like that given how that went last week.
Man, I would love to take it and march down the field just like the Pirates did last week. Stick 7 on the board and immediately put Petal playing from behind the sticks on the scoreboard as well. And teams are breaking out to their respective ends to enter the field. And I believe Coach Hunter said this week, the biggest high school stadium in the state of Mississippi. And needless to say, it is not filled up on either side tonight. Glad you can join us from way back at home on the broadcast tonight or wherever you are joining from. But a beautiful facility. And Greg Flynn, we finally got football weather.
It is football weather. I was shocked. It said it was still going to be in the upper 60s, low 70s, but it's a little bit of a chill in the air down here in the Pine Belt. All right, Petal is taking the field. Here come the Pirates. Folks, stay with us. The kickoff is now.
Are you ready?
We are set for football, folks. Greg Flynn, Bryant May, Logan Kane here with you at Petal High School, where your Pirates are getting ready to take on the Panthers in a pivotal region contest. Both these teams come in 0-1. It is a must-win if you want to keep your playoff hopes alive.
That's right, Pirates 5-1 on the season, 0-1 in region play. That's the record that matters. This one last year went the way of the Pirates, a 25-21 victory at Ray Rogers Stadium, one of only 2 victories last year for the Pirates. And the Pirates would love to get these Panthers again. Petal comes into tonight 3-3 on the year, 0-1 in the region. Petal started their region play last week with the Brandon Bulldogs at Brandon, and they got walloped. 54-17 was the final in that one as Brandon had their way, and we would love it if the Pirates could do it again tonight.
We've got our Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kick teed up, and we are about to get started. The smoke, I can't tell who the deep back is because the smoke from Petal's entrance.
I've got my binoculars, Mr. Flynn, and I'm still trying to do my best to determine that as well. We'll find out here in just a second.
This will be a little pooch kick. Oh, and it bounces. It's a live ball. Oh, my goodness. Pirates get on top of it. Thank goodness.
Evan Williams with a incredible heads-up special teams play as that ball bounced right in the middle of the front line and the middle line for Petal, or for Pearl, excuse me, and Evan Williams able to fall on that one. Greg Flynn, that could have been a problem in a hurry.
Oh, that could have been disastrous, but it is not. And the Pirates are going to take over. Good field position. They'll start at the 37-yard line, so Jack Durr will lead his offense out. We're going to go 5 wide to start this thing.
Oh,
and
mercy.
Jack is going to be sacked.
And there's that man we talked about in the Sky Family Dental pregame show, Corey Wells, 6'5", 300-pound sophomore lineman. And I don't even know if we checked Corey because as soon as Jack Durr got that snap all by himself back there in the shotgun, Corey Wells was all in his face.
All right, so now we will drop Shoto back in the backfield. Go 3 wide. Give it to Shoto. He will spin, and he's not going to get much. I think he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, which is back at the 32-yard line. That'll give him a gain of a yard, so it's going to bring up a Pearl Pool 3rd down and 15.
As we get set for 3rd and long, quick look at your offensive starters. Jack Durr, the sophomore quarterback. Wideouts, Kenji McNair, Marquell Lake, Shaden McCollum. Your tight end, Jordan Butler, the junior. Antoine Shoto, the aforementioned running back. Takofa Lewis, DJ Page, Bryce Cole, Lane King, and Reed Taylor, your starting offensive line.
So on 3rd down and long, we're going to get whistles, and I believe that was – I think McCollum moved early, the wide receiver here on the near side. So that's going to make this thing just a little bit more difficult. That is, it will now be 3rd down and 19 to go. Ball now pushed back to the 27-yard line.
Got him.
Well, we'll get that 5 right back as Jack on the hard count.
That was Jalen Doss, the athletic defensive end, junior for Petal, and Jack caught him hook, bait, and sinker.
So it makes it a 3rd down and 15 now. Pirates will stay 4 wide. Just underway here in Petal. Pirates looking to extend their first drive of the game. Jack's pressured. He rolls out. He'll throw into the flat. That ball is complete to Shaden McCollum. He's going to get it out to the 46.
Great heads-up play by Jack Durr as he was getting a lot of pressure in his face. It was Corey Wells coming again. Jack moves out to his left, and as the southpaw keeps his head up, found the senior receiver Shaden McCollum, and it's going to make it 4th and short. Looks like we're going to maybe try to go for it, Greg.
Pirates leaving the offense on the field. They tried the hard count. Did they get him? Nope, did not cross into the neutral zone. It is 4th down and 3. Play clock still okay at 10, but it doesn't look like we're anticipating running a play. We're going to get a timeout by Pearl, so I would anticipate we're going to be going for it on the other side of this to see Logan, you're down there. Do you think they were just trying to see what the defense was going to give them there on 4th down?
I mean, obviously being in their own 50, I do believe they were just trying to get them to jump, get a free first down.
But by using the timeout here, I would think that maybe that brings going for it back into play.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility, but I am seeing some movement down here. Maybe they are bringing the punt team down. It does look like they probably are.
Yeah, looks like the offense is, Logan, great eyes there. The offense has left the huddle, and here comes the special teams. But you question there the use of the timeout. You might could have just taken the 5 yards. Typically, you're maybe even a little closer to midfield, but we'll see Kenji McNair kick away the first Pirate punt of the night.
I guess still don't rule out a fake here. You know, Kenji, I watched him throw one in practice this week. He's going to kick this one away. Nobody back there. It's going to take a good Pirate hop inside the 10, and it's going to get inside the 5. Keeps on rolling, and it will be touchdown by Petal. Petal touched the ball at the 1, and
wow.
All right.
That 55 yards on the Kenji McNair punt. An interesting end to that punt, but
Toby Woolard, I don't understand. He picked it up and even got a shot.
Toby just wanted to get on the broadcast tonight. That's what that was. Toby wanted his name mentioned. I don't know why in the world he touched it, and he's getting an earful from the Petal coaching staff. But the Pirates were going to be right there to down it anyway. But 55 yards on the boot and roll from Kenji McNair, and you can't do it any better than that, Greg Flynn.
Well, the defense now going to pin their ears back. Petal pinned into their own end zone. Everybody's feet are in the red. And we're going to get whistles.
False start.
So we'll move it back about 4 inches.
Quick look at the Pirate starters on defense tonight. You've got Demario Ragsdale, Tyler Jenkins, Cam Hewitt, and Trey Schaefer, your defensive line. The linebackers, Ken Mangum, Caleb Arterberry, Kavion Freeman, and Damon Draper. The secondary tonight, Antonio McFarland, Omarius Johnson, Jaden Thompson, and number 20, Evan Williams.
Berger is the fast, speedy receiver here to the near side, bottom of your TV screen. They're going to try and throw out of it. He's going to look for Berger. He's just going to throw it up and threw it to no one. That was a pretty not good pass. So it's going to be 2nd down and 11.
Yeah, Causey with a little bit of pressure in his face, but that was just one athlete versus another. It was Antonio McFarland who drew the coverage that time on Caden Berger, but that ball was nowhere close to Caden Berger, who was running a straight go route up the near sideline.
So 2nd down and a little over 10 from the inside the 1. They'll try and run the football, and they're going to give him forward progress. That was nearly a safety.
Logan, you're right on top of that down there on the goal line. How close was that to being a safety?
They started contact in the end zone. Obviously, his offensive line just got behind him and pushed him forward.
That was Corey Toole, the junior running back, and he's breathing a sigh of relief because he barely got it out to the green. So 3rd down, Pirate defense is swarming. Again, maybe it goes to that 50-50 ball again to Berger here on the bottom. Oh, and Berger moved early. Let's back it back up another half a yard.
Yeah, I think you called it, Greg. He was Caden was down here anticipating that he was about to get the ball and a little antsy, and he moved. I don't know what kind of penalty yardage that can be. Maybe, 2 inches?
Yeah, very, very, very small. The ball is actually almost, Logan, that ball looks like it's almost touching the goal line.
Yeah, it's about 2 inches away.
All right, let's see if the Pirates, you never know, if safety could be in the works here. You're going to have to get rid of that ball quickly. There's the quick throw out to Berger. He makes the catch. He's going to give him some breathing room for the punt because he's only going to make the 7-yard line.
Yeah, he's a good athlete, but he's not better than 3 Pirates. And Kavion Freeman and Marius Johnson came up to help on that tackle, and a great first stand by the Pearl Pirate defense, aided by an excellent Kenji McNair punt. Looks like we're going to see Isaiah Wynn come in to receive this punt from the aforementioned Caden Berger and Greg Flynn. All things considered, we ought to get great field position here on the 2nd possession.
So both these offenses still trying to feel one another out. Punt is away. Fair catch called for. And muffed by Wynn. I think he gets back on it. Back at midfield.
That'll make your heart stop for a second, as we lost about 6 to 7 yards on that one, but almost lost the football. Not sure if Isaiah lost it in the night sky or what, but 51 yards now away from pay dirt for Jack Durr and the Pirate offense, who struggled to protect on that first drive.
So far, offense and punt returns look a little not focused right now, so let's hopefully they can shake the cobwebs out from that bus ride down here. 1st and 10 for the Pirates from their own 49. Jack will hand that ball off. It goes to Shoto, and Shoto doesn't really go anywhere. Back to the line of scrimmage.
That time it was number 0, Jalen Doss, the 6'1" junior defensive lineman for Petal, and it looks like Shoto came off on that one. TJ McKenzie will now be the running back.
Shoto does have a little bit of a wrist injury. So and the snap goes over Jack's head. He's going to go back and fall on it at the 31, and that is a huge unforced error.
Pirates kind of shooting themselves in the foot, as we started with excellent field position and a no-gain first down. Now a snap that causes us to lose 20, and now you are working from way behind the sticks.
Well, you're 3rd down and Laurel now to go. Got to reach the 41 of Petal for a first down. Jack will step up, looking to throw. He does, and it's incomplete, out of bounds. So the punt team will come back on. Pirates have gone 6 and out.
Yeah, I feel like you really lost a great opportunity right there with great field position, but instead we'll punt it back to them and turn it over to this defense that's only giving up 18 points a game.
Well, we only
gave
up
6 games.
We only gave up 7 yards on the first drive, so let's hope. Let's see if Kinji can rip off another 55-yard punt here.
Watch Caden Berger. He's kind of the short man on this punt.
This one's going to hop. And taking another good Pirate roll inside the 15 and down to the 11-yard line. So Kinji McNair does it again.
How about this back-to-back double nickels? 55 yards again, if my count's right there. Back-to-back 55-yard punts. One down at the 1-yard line, another one down at the 11-yard line. The MVP of the game right now is Kinji McNair, the punter.
Yeah, the foot of Kinji.
That we had a chance to walk around on that turf down there. It is some luscious and nice high school turf, and it has been friendly to the punts of Kinji McNair.
So Petal will start it off once again. They went 3 and out their first drive. Let's see what the second drive holds. There's a handoff coming here to the near side. Nothing doing there is Kentrell Michael swallowed up.
Mangum P.I., that's what Greg Flynn calls him. Ken Mangum in there, 53 tackles. He has 20 for loss, make that 21 on the season, as Ken was the first guy in there to make contact, helped out by Kavion Friedman.
Loss of 3. It is 2nd down and 13. Eli Causey, sophomore quarterback, staring down this defense. Causey, he'll roll. No, that's Berger they put in there at the quarterback. Berger goes one way, coming back the other way. He's going to get pushed out of bounds at the 13. He ran a mile for 4 yards.
Yeah, great containment by the Pearl Pirate defense as Berger went left and then Berger went right, and Antonio McFarland, the guy who's going to get credit for pushing him out. But a great job by Pearl playing assignment football on defense, and that'll bring up 3rd and long.
Well, and he's such a good athlete that you will see them use Berger in every capacity. Now Causey comes back in. He drops back looking to pass, slings it for a little wide receiver screen, and they've got room. Across the 20, out to the 30, out to the 40. Finally gets dragged out of bounds at around the 48-yard line, and one big play, but we have a marker down on the field back at the 14-yard line. And it is against Petal, so wipe that off the board. think there was a block a little too good on the outside. It was a hold, and so the Havard Real Estate Group, thank you very much. We got saved right there.
Pearl catches a massive break there, as that was Corey Jackson, the wide receiver, who broke that one off for about 40 yards. But thank you, Mr. Hankey, as that one pulled it all the way back, and now Petal going to be behind the sticks on this Pearl pull third down.
Third down and 14 for the Panthers. 5:38 and counting to play here in the opening quarter. No score. There's a handoff to Michael coming to the right. He slips down. A little turf monster helped us out there, and that's going to bring up fourth down and bring the punting unit out.
This is so far not a game you would put on tape offensively for either squad to review.
So it's
been a tough first two possessions.
That would be a 12 and out for both offenses so far, right?
That's exactly right. Not what the OCs for either squad had drawn up. Isaiah Wynn going to drop back again to receive this Caden Berger punt.
Berger gets it away. Nearly had that one blocked. Wynn, this one's going to be short, and he's going to let that one hop. Takes a big pirate hop, and it's bouncing backwards. Let's see where they're going to mark it. It's around the 31-yard line. The Pirates will take over in prime real estate at the 31-yard line.
Only 22 yards net on that Caden Berger punt. And, Greg, I'm wondering if it's the same thing that may have messed with Isaiah when he dropped that ball on the first one. Berger kicks it with a little bit of backspin on it, and that time it didn't cause us to drop it, but it spun it our way. And even better real estate to start this third offensive drive. Got to have points here.
Jack looking to pass. He'll throw quickly out. Wide receiver screen. That's complete to McCollum. McCollum spinning, taking 5-6 Panthers to bring him down. It'll be a pickup of 5 on first down.
Good job by Shade McCollum with hard running after the catch. Wide receiver screen, and then he got aided by some of his offensive linemen in there, helping push him for an extra couple of yards. Lane King in there, helping Shaden make it 2nd and 5.
TJ McKenzie is the back. Durr will throw, looking far side. High point hard for Kenji McNair.
What a grab by Kenji McNair, who was all over number 5 Skylar Husband, who was step for step in coverage. Logan Kane, you were right down there on top of that. How good was that grab?
I mean, absolutely incredible.
I believe that's what the kids call the head topper.
Oh, head topper. He got mossed. Sports Center top 10. That was maybe Kenji's best grab of the whole season.
So the Raising Cane's touchdown, Durr to McNair, will now bring out Colston Bennett for the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. And it is good. I don't know what they were waiting for. Pirates now lead at 7-0 here on the Pirate Football Network.
This site is so comprehensive, I do all my banking online. More time for coffee?
You want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a
It was
difference.
so easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
And
for
that a
so
great
long.
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
This game 7-0 on the incredible catch by Kenji McNair, who he jumped out of his shoes to go up and get that football.
I didn't know if he was going to be able to even keep it in bounds, much less be able to grab it, because of the defender had perfect position, and Kenji just out-athlete Skylar Husband for the first touchdown of the night for the Pirates.
So our first ARG leads us up to the Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kick, which Colston is going to pooch kick. It will be taken in at the 18 along the far side and taken down at the 30-yard line. That is going to be Britt Stringer. So here comes our defense once again. They have given up nothing. Well, we're not going to count that other one because there was a penalty. They cheated. So our defense to this point has given up nothing.
Got to continue to keep your eye out for Caden Berger, the senior wideout. He's going to be
quarterback.
Yep, he's going to play quarterback. Little wildcat. Saw that happen on the second possession a while ago.
Berger will keep it. An option read, and it worked out well. There he goes. He's over midfield. Watch out. Inside the 30, and he gets slung down by the back of the shoulder pads.
Yeah, I think the Petal coaching staff is trying to fight their way for a potential horse collar. I do not believe that was a horse collar on Jaden Thompson, the guy who finally made that tackle. But that is the athleticism of Caden Berger, as it was a quarterback keeper option play, and he just jumped right through the hole. The officials discussing something around the 25-yard line. So we've got a injured Pirate all the way back down here at the 38-yard line. Did not even see that.
We'll check that number for you.
That looks like that is Ken Mangum, number 28, as he's down on a knee.
Well, they are now going to, a late flag. I guess they were talked into it. So it will be a personal foul. Half the distance to the goal now, which will move it up to the 11-yard line, 12-yard line. So the Petal coaching staff sold it. They ate it. We'll step aside here for a moment as they deal with the injury.
Dude. Fire. Grill master, huh?
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
It's fourth down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but incredible. A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
How local is Bank Plus? We're here, and here. And we're with you here, and here. Wherever, whenever you need us. We make our banking decisions right here because local means more than a location. It means a commitment to deliver more for our customers and our communities. Your bank, your plus, Bank Plus.
Ken Mangum is gingerly leaving the field at the 50-yard line under his own power, but you can tell he just isn't feeling quite right. Logan Kane will try and get an update for us in just a moment. Petal has a first down just outside the 10-yard line. Causey comes back in at quarterback, and, well, we've been able to stop the Causey connection and the running game when we get that, as the defense stands tall.
Yeah, that time it was Corey Toole trying to carry the ball up the middle, and Trey Schaefer said, we'll have none of that, and he was helped out by a couple of Pirate defensive line friends, and they spiked Toole into the ground after maybe a half a yard gain.
So second down now for the Panthers. Berger back in at quarterback. He's going to try and get the read, but this time we are prepared, and you will not get away.
From number 45 that time, Gabe Valero in there making some noise, along with Kavion Freeman.
Good job, Gabe. That is a loss back to the 15, so it'll be third down and 13 to go. They have to get down to the 2 for a first down. Causey, the quarterback. He's looking. He will throw over the middle.
Wow.
Man, that was so close to being intercepted if they'd have turned their head, but that is going to be a touchdown for number 6, Corey Jackson.
That was an incredible catch as Corey Jackson was running through double coverage. Tip your hat to Causey as well, as I didn't think there was any way he could fit that ball in there in the middle of the Pirates secondary, but he threaded the needle, and with 2:15 remaining here in the first quarter, the Panthers PAT away from tying it up.
That was going to be intercepted. Extra point, it is up, and it is good. They love the delayed reaction on that. We're tied at 7, 2:15 to play here in the first.
So you've injured your shoulder or your knee? And of course, you want the best care and the best doctor available. The doctor on the left treats shoulders and knees and ankles and hands, while the Mississippi sports medicine doctor on the right specializes in one body area and one area only, treating thousands of patients a year. Trust your medical care to one of our true specialists. Mississippi Sports Medicine. We specialize for you.
Back here at Petal High School, Greg Flynn, Bryant May, and Logan Kane here with you. Logan, you have a little update on Ken?
I do believe he took a helmet to the chest and it upset his stomach.
All right, so hopefully we can get Ken right back in there. Ready for a Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau insurance kick. We are knotted at 7. .2:15 to play here in the first quarter. Ball will be caught at the 20. Going along the far side goes Kinji. Kinji is going to be taken down over the 30, out to the 34-yard line. That's where Captain Jack will bring the O back out.
Yeah, interesting setup there on special teams. Shaden McCollum, Greg, the only deep guy for the Pirates on both kickoffs tonight. We've moved Kinji, who's typically back deeper, to that second from last level, perhaps knowing that Petal's not going to kick that ball all the way down there, and that time Kinji able to catch it and return it for a little bit to the right side.
All right, so the last drive ended in a touchdown. This one will start with a handoff to Shoto. He
Ball
drops
the
the football, scramble for it on the bottom, and it looks like Petal has got it. Petal recovers the football out at the 35-yard line. And the turnover train continues for the Pirates.
That was the thing we harped on during the Sky Family Dental pregame show, that you can't do that. Antoine Shoto is battling a little bit of a wrist injury, not saying that played a factor in it, but the Petal Panther defensive front looked like they put a hat or a hand right on that ball, punched it out, and they were Johnny on the spot to fall on top of it. And so here comes Eli Causey and this Petal Panther offense 35 yards away from pay dirt.
That's the 5th turnover in 5 quarters for the Pirates. Berger, the lone receiver, to the top of your screen. This will be a handoff and a razzle-dazzle. Causey looking to throw. Had a man, but goes out of bounds. He was wide open, but Causey did not make a good throw.
Yeah, that double reverse back to the quarterback. Britt Stringer, the senior halfback, was the guy going down the near side here, and Stringer was wide open, but Causey just threw it way too far out of bounds, and Causey going to check out. Looks like we'll get Caden Berger in there again at quarterback.
So you certainly anticipate him running the option. Berger has great vision as he's approaching the line where he can just find that hole. He will keep it. He will pitch it. And ball is fumbled forward out of bounds, but they're going to rule him down back at the 37-yard line.
Tool that time, the guy who received that option toss from Caden Berger, and Caleb Arterberry read it perfectly as he was able to pull him down, and it'll be 3rd and
12.
Long for the Panthers.
A Pearl Pool 3rd and 12. Arterberry just has a nose for that. So Berger remains in at QB. He's going to look to throw, and now he's going to step up. And the Pirates, well, he's dancing. He's dancing, and he is going to get himself a first down as he leaps. But we're going to get a penalty flag as we have a Pirate laying face down on the 35. Now he's popping up. I believe that's Cam.
That is Cam Hewitt.
So he's getting up, but I think this is coming back.
I have no idea how Caden Berger did not get tackled about 6 times back there, but thankfully looks like a second costly Petal Panther penalty, as it will be a second holding call on them, and both of those holding calls have negated a Panther first down.
So Havard Real Estate Group's going to back us up into a better bit of real estate for us. That ball's going to be pushed back to the 45, and it is now going to be 3rd down and 20. Again, I don't want to say, it just appears when Berger's in there, he's not going to throw the football.
Yeah, he backed up like he wanted to pass there on 3rd down, but it quickly turned into a run.
Causey looking to throw. He's pressured, dumps it off, and ooh, yeah, I wouldn't have caught that either with Kavion Freeman. The Reaper was lurking.
Yeah, I think Kavion was going for the full form tackle. He almost could have had a pick 6 as well, as that time number 16, Caden Hinton, thought better of it. And that ball will fall to the turf. And Greg Flynn, how big is that defensive stop there for the Pirates after we fumbled it away on our own 35-yard line?
Our defense, again, you can't say enough about them each and every week. They keep you in the game. They save you. And now they're getting the ball back to the offense. Late arriving on the field is number 97, Andrew Tran, who is going to be the punter.
I believe that's actually 87, Sam Heidel.
87.
He's a punter. Caden Berger's the guy who's been doing the punting, and wow, that's why.
That ball was nearly blocked, and it's going to be a very short punt, getting a good roll, and it'll stop at the 20-yard line.
I'm not sure if Sam is the Australian-style punter or if that's just how it came off of his right foot. Again, their wide receiver, Caden Berger, has been the punter.
Well, after the last Shankapoo that Berger had.
That's true. Yeah, the 22-yarder, so.
All right, let's see if this offense can get refocused. Let's get back on track and do the Pirate things that we do.
TJ McKenzie going to be your running back to start this series.
Jack's going to keep it all the way. He will spin. He's going to get out to the 22. Pickup of 2. Looked like he was running a little tentative there, didn't it?
Yeah, not sure if that's because he didn't see a whole lot of white shirts over here on this near side to throw a block for him, but first time Jack's really tried to run the ball himself tonight. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter.
They have not started the play clock, so I don't know if we're waiting to run this play or just go to the second. 6 seconds. We will run the last play of the quarter. Jack's going to throw. That ball is going to be caught. Oh, dropped by Kinji on the far side. And that will end the first quarter. We've settled nothing. We are tied at 7.
At Bob Boyd Honda, we pride ourselves in getting our customers the best deals around.
Usually that means when we're selling cars, but right now,
Bob Boyd is in the market to buy.
we're offering top dollar for pre-owned autos, trucks, and SUVs.
Come by, talk to our dedicated team, and discover what a great time it is for Bob Boyd to buy back your used vehicle. Any make, any model.
Whether you're selling or buying, at Bob Boyd Honda, you get a deal.
Hey, I'm Matt, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the freshly baked, flaky, buttery biscuit. When I take a bite, it's kind of like, crispy, soft, crispy. Crispy outside, soft interior, crispy chicken. There's really nothing like it.
Hey, I'm Alexa, and the little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken itself. It is more than scrumptious. It is more than delicious. It is scrumptiddlyumptious. I know that's not a real word, but I love it.
We start the second quarter here at Petal with the Pirates facing a 3rd down and 7. Greg Flynn, Bryant May, and Logan Kane here with you tonight from the Pine Belt. Score tied at 7. Derb looking to pass, nothing there. He's going to scramble out. Throw back across his body. That ball was deflected and will fall incomplete, thankfully. That was just not a very smooth looking play.
Give credit to the Petal Panthers secondary that time, as we had 3 guys lined up in a little triangle here on the near side, but nothing open for Jack Durr. He was forced out of the pocket and then had 2 defensive linemen there in his face to knock that ball down. And here comes another Kenji McNair punt. He's been the MVP of the night, 2 55-yarders on his first 2 boots.
Going to need another good one here to flip the field.
Berger also back to receive this one, along with another Panther specialist.
Kinsey gets it away. Another good punt. Fair catch called for. Muffed, but there were no Pirates around him. You can't advance it. You fair caught it. It was muffed, and it's got to come back to that spot. So it'll be at the 44-yard line of the Panthers. Well, we had no Pirates around it because they could have just jumped on that football.
Yeah, 33 yards on the kick that time from Kenji McNair as we get set for the Panthers' next offensive possession. We'll take a quick look at first quarter stats. Not a whole lot to write home about. The Pirates with negative 17 yards rushing in the first quarter. Petal with 45 yards rushing. Pearl 43 yards through the air. Petal with 21. So the Pirates have 26 total yards through one quarter. Petal with 66.
Well, here come the Panthers from their 44. On a keeper is going to get driven back. Coming off the bottom of the pile, there's Cam Hewitt, Tyler Jenkins. And the first man to make that contact, Super Mario, DeMario Ragsdale.
As you've said, Greg, we've kind of figured it out. If Berger's in there at quarterback, he is looking to run, and that time he looks like he may be a little bit shaken up as Big Cam fell on top of him there at the bottom of that pile, and Berger going to check out here for second down. We'll see Eli Causey, the sophomore quarterback, slide back in.
Well, let me tell you something. If Ragsdale and Cam fall on you, you're going to have to go out for a minute. We're going to get a penalty flag here. I believe the false start against the Panthers. But imagine that. Berger's not big. But when Cam and DeMario fall on you, yeah, you might need to go and catch a quick breather on the sideline.
Yeah, Berger listed at 175. Cam and DeMario, they left 175 a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a minimum 550 falling on you right there. And Tyler Jenkins.
Third false start penalty on Petal tonight. They've now got a handful of penalties as we just start the second quarter, all knotted at 7, and now they've got to work a long way here on second down.
And no Berger. So Causey, without his favorite target right now, facing a second down and 17. Looking for that quick throw. He will loft it, and that ball is going to be caught here on the near side. In on the coverage, Antonio McFarland, but that ball was just dropped in right over his head.
Caden Hinton, the senior wide receiver, was the one going down the near sideline, and yeah, you could not put that ball any better than Eli Causey did, and Hinton, tip your cap to him. That was a great catch here on the sideline, and what a break for the Petal Panthers on second and long to break off a play like that.
1st and 10 now from the Pirate 31. Causey looking, he's going to try and throw that wide receiver screen, threw it low, incomplete.
Pass intended that time for Corey Jackson, who has the lone Petal Panther touchdown of the night, but Causey feeling a little bit of the pressure, and he short-armed that one, skipping it to Jackson.
Logan, Ken Mangum's back in there. Looks like he's feeling a little bit better.
Yeah, I do believe they hydrated him well.
After I think he left a lot of it out there on the turf.
He definitely did.
So 2nd down and 10 now for the Panthers. .10:02 to play here before halftime, tied at 7. Causey looking to throw. That ball was deflected, nearly intercepted, as that was Trey Schaefer.
Great job by Trey, the defensive end, just getting his hands up as he saw Causey trying to force in that little short slant route. And that's what you teach the defensive end to do. Trey with a great job, and now a long 3rd down for the Panthers.
Yeah, Berger is back in the game at the top of your screen there on the 30. Looks like McFarland's going over there to cover him. Causey looking. He's flushed from the pocket, still looking. Just tries to heave one up. It's a duck, and nearly intercepted. That ball was, I know hunting season is upon us, but I don't think it's dove season.
Yeah, that one had a little whack to it. Causey really had no business throwing that ball, as the Pirate defenders were the closest ones to it.
More than likely they're going for this because it is a bit of a no man's land. It is 4th and 10 from the Pirate 31. So they will keep the offense on the field.
Berger at the top of the screen.
Keep your eyes up there. You know he's going to try and get it to him. Causey looking that way, throwing that way, and too far. Incomplete, and it'll be a sign mark. Turnover on downs, and the Pirate defense once again rises to the occasion.
Bend but don't break. Sometimes that's how it's got to go, and great job that time by Antonio McFarland running step for step with Berger. That's who he was looking for. And also great job by Ken Mangum, who's back on the field, and he was in the face of Eli Causey, forcing that overthrow. And here comes Jack Durr in the offense. 9:41 remaining here in the second quarter.
Pirates looking to get something going offensively tonight. Just kind of been stuck in neutral. Handoff, putting his head down, driving forward is TJ, and McKenzie's going to pick up just 2 yards. You know, it's tough sledding in there because we talked about it before the game. They've got Doss.
Doss goes 6'1", 255, and then you've also got 74 Corey Wells, who goes 6'5", 295. And that time when TJ got the handoff, Talon Jackson was the only guy in front of him trying to block 3 Panthers, and that math doesn't work out well.
So second down and 8. Jack's going to look to throw. Throws it deep. Has a man on the far side, and once again, high topping it is Kenji Air McNair. All the way down to the 21 of the Panthers.
Great throw, Jack Durr. Great catch, Kenji McNair. He's got 2 really big ones tonight. And how good is that to see Kenji get going after only 34 yards last week against Northwest Rankin? The Pirates knocking on the end zone door as they're nearing the red zone.
Kenji came ready to play today. Jack looking to his right, nothing there. He'll run out to his left. He's going to try and get what he can. He'll get inside the 20 to the 18-yard line, but we do have markers on the field.
Yeah, that one dropped in the area where we're typically going to get a holding call, and that could be costly after that big play from Durr to McNair.
Well, you have 2 penalty flags down, one at the 20 and one back at the 23. So the officials discussing.
Wonder if maybe there's a penalty on both sides.
Well, as he was looking at you'd have to imagine that there was defensive holding down the field. And so it's either offsetting. I don't know what the extra long discussion is about. One of the flags is definitely against the Pirates.
Coach Hunter leaned in there trying to get an explanation before the referee tells the crowd.
You know, that little fella in the gold shirt right behind him. Little Jack Flynn down there. Cruz Atwood, one of the...
A long, extended discussion, though.
All right, now here comes our referee.
Looks like he's counting players on the field. It's a little late to do that. Going to wave the penalty off.
All right, now maybe we'll get a signal. Holding against the offense. That penalty is declined. Personal foul against the offense.
Logan, I know you're down there closest to the play. Did you see what might that personal foul have been?
I have absolutely no clue. I thought that personal foul was going to be on defense, if anything.
Well, this is going to... Well, now he just showed the personal foul against Petal. Well, he pointed the wrong way, I'm assuming. Right? Are they going to mark him? Then he pointed to Petal, the umpire, and now we're going to walk it back the other way. Well, that's just silliness. Because now it's back at the 19. So I don't think I've ever seen that. You marked off 2 penalties when they're usually offsetting. All right, so here we go. First down for the Pirates now at the 19-yard line of the Panthers. None of that happened. And we got them to jump into the neutral zone, so the Havard Real Estate Group penalty is going to get us a little bit closer to the goal line. We'll mark that off, drop it down at the 14. TJ McKenzie is the back. Yeah, that's the other thing, too. The Pirates haven't been able to get in that offensive tempo rhythm that they're used to. It's a lot of time between plays. Jordan Butler will shift. High snap. Jack barely got it. He's just going to keep it himself and plow forward for whatever he can get. He's going to pick up a Renaissance Bank first down at the 11.
Yeah, that was a great heads-up play by Jack, as he did well just to get up there and receive that high snap that came off the right hand of Lane King. And I think Jack was supposed to hand it off, but instead he thought better of it, just said, I'll keep it. Plunges across for first down. Pirates in business.
We've hit the 8-minute mark. 8 minutes to go before halftime. Pirates looking to punch this one in. Hand it off to TJ. TJ puts his head down. He's going to get it inside the 10. Looks like to the 8-yard line. So I'll bring up second down and 7. They can get a first down at the 1.
After calling Corey Wells, the big 6'5", 300-pound defensive lineman, calling his name a couple of times on that first possession, the Pirate offensive front did a good job of beginning to contain that huge sophomore.
Butler will shift over to the left side. There, he's going to give it off to TJ. TJ's not going to get much there. Maybe a yard. Looks like he's got it to the 6.
And I announcer jinxed that, Greg Flynn, as Corey Wells in there to make the tackle that time on TJ. Third down and short. We'll see what Coach Hunter and the offensive staff draw up. This may be a great spot, wouldn't it, be, to get Jordan Butler out in the flat.
Third down and 6. Again, we can get a first down without scoring. Durr's going to keep it, look to throw, pumps, nothing there. Now he's going to try and come back the other way. Jack inside the 10, inside the 5, cuts his way in. And Captain Jack's compass finds the end zone.
What a heads-up run by the sophomore. He's not afraid to put it on the ground and do it with his feet. I believe he was looking for Jordan Butler to start the play, and Jordan was covered up, so Jack rolled back to his left. And a great block out there on the outside. I believe that was Kenji McNair, perhaps, who threw the block that was able to get Jack into the end zone. The Pirates go up 13-7.
After the Raising Canes. Raise the roof touchdown. Colston Bennett on for the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is good. 6:16 to play before halftime. Pirates in front now, 14-7.
Shop, stay, dine, and play at The Connection, Mississippi's retail entertainment destination, located at the intersection of I-20 and I-55 in Pearl.
Back here at Petal High School, Pirates now back in front, 14-7. Logan Kane on the sidelines with us tonight. Logan, a little more pep down there now?
Yeah, we're being real passionate down here.
Just seemed like the offense had been sleepwalking a little bit earlier. You think that's the spark that they need to get that other touchdown?
It definitely does encourage that energy. It looks like the coaches down here are trying to energize them real quick.
Well, ready for the Raising Canes. We had a Raising Canes touchdown. The Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kick by Colston. This is a little poochy, semi-onside. Petal's going to fall on it on their own 35. That was interesting.
Yeah, I like the way we drew that one up. Didn't quite get it executed quite like we wanted, but pretty good little kick there from Colston. Good job by Drew Moody of the Petal Panthers being able to fall on top of that one. Quick look at some other scores happening from around the state. Some big games tonight. Starkville leads Clinton 16-14 in the second quarter. Jackson Prep over Hartfield right now 17-14 in the second quarter. And how about this? The Brandon Bulldogs lead the number 1 ranked Oak Grove Warriors 17-7. 6 minutes to go before the half.
Goodness. First down and 10. They're going to hand that ball off, and boy, are we ready for that. Look at Cam. I am in there just swallowing him up.
Yeah, Cam Hewitt quickly in the backfield to wrap up the Panther running back. That was Kentrell Mickle, who's had a difficult night trying to find any sledding against that Pirate defensive front that's played so well this year.
Loss of 1. That'll be a TFL, tackle for loss for Cam. Bring up second down and 11 now. Now Berger's in there at quarterback. So you know this is going to be some kind of option. Here he comes. Kavion couldn't wrap him up initially. He bounces it to the outside, and good grief. The track star is at the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown Petal. He gets to that edge, Bryant, and he is fast as lightning.
And that is the whole goal, is just get him to the outside. We've got an injured Petal Panther back at the Petal 35-yard line. Looks like an offensive lineman down on the field.
Well, Kavion had him semi-wrapped up there, but Berger's so strong that he broke out to the outside, and there was nothing but green grass or green turf all the way to the end zone.
Yeah, he had 2 running backs to his left, and their whole objective on that play was never that they were going to touch the ball, but they were the lead blockers for Caden Berger just to get to the outside. And Kavion Freeman took on both of those running backs, and I thought he was going to be able to get to Berger. He got a hand on him, but he was being blocked at the same time, and that was the only guy to come close to touching Caden Berger. And some 65 yards later, he's made this one a 14-13 ball game pending the Petal Panther extra point.
See if we can't get a number on that Petal injured player.
I believe that's going to be number 68 for Petal. That's Trey Cummings, the junior offensive lineman.
Well, he makes his way off the field under his own power, thank goodness. Now the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. And it is good. We're tied at 14, 5:16 to play before half.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Merit Health.
At Bob Boyd Honda, we pride ourselves in getting our customers the best deals around.
Usually that means when we're selling cars, but right now,
Bob Boyd is in the market to buy.
we're offering top dollar for pre-owned autos, trucks, and SUVs.
Come by, talk to our dedicated team, and discover what a great time it is for Bob Boyd to buy back your used vehicle. Any make, any model.
Whether you're selling or buying, at Bob Boyd Honda, you get a deal.
Well, we've got us a very tight one here in the Pine Belt. Pearl and Petal tied at 14 with 5:16 to play before halftime. Petal just responded with a big time. What was that, 65 yards?
65 yards on the Caden Berger run.
65-yard jaunt by Berger, and we are tied at 14. Now the pooch kick coming on our Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kick, taken at the 28. Weaving his way over the 45.
Marquell Lake.
And Marquell, he still won't go down. Ooh, Marquell is so strong. And he's going to give the Pirates great field position officially at the, 48-yard line. So now the Pirates have to answer.
Yeah, the pooch kick did not pay off that time as, again, we've slid Kenji McNair and Marquell Lake up on that kickoff return to the second level. And Marquell with a great return of almost 30 yards. Now Jack Durr in the offense, 52 yards away from the red and white end zone where Jack Durr ran for a touchdown just a few moments ago.
We're try and run that ball again. This time Shoto gets it up to midfield. Pickup of 2 yards. Seems like about that's what we've got every rush. We're averaging about 2 yards a carry. I haven't seen the stats yet, but every time that we hand the ball off, it seems like we're getting 2 yards.
Good to see Antoine back in the game after that fumble earlier. Again, Antoine nursing a little bit of a wrist injury tonight.
So second down and 8 for the Pirates. Ball sitting right on the midfield stripe. Jack's going to throw deep. He's got a man. That ball is going to be caught. And it is shaded. McCollum at the 10-yard line. Renaissance Bank, let's move the chains on that big connection.
Great throw from Jack Durr. Great catch from Shaden McCollum right over his shoulder, just like Willie Mays in center field. And the Pirates now inside the red zone looking to go up by a touchdown.
First down and goal. A little wild snap, but handling it was Jack, giving it to Shoto, and he's going to push it down. Looks like right back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Boy, the snaps have been a little bit of an adventure for Jack. So we'll have second and goal from the 10-yard line.
3.5 minutes remaining until the half.
Jack's going to throw. Quick slant. Ooh, that was nearly intercepted.
Yeah, Jack was trying to find Marquell Lake on that little slant into the end zone, but there were 3 men collapsing in coverage. The safety came over and almost able to pick that one off.
So a third down and 10 now.
Got a Petal Panther who's gone down, trying to come off the field. Looks like he was a little gimpy, and the coaching staff just said lay down, so he did. Now he's standing back up. So there'll be a brief officials timeout for an injury, and look who's coming on defense, Greg Flynn.
Caden Berger's going to go out to the far side to drop into some coverage.
Have a feeling we're about to see a Berger versus McNair matchup, and that we will.
Now Durr wants to check the sideline. And we will get a timeout. I think that Berger thing kind of threw him off. We'll take a quick one with him. Pirates leading it. Well, Pirates tied 14-14.
Public service has always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, when you're not getting paid, that's just one of the most selfless acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities. Well, for me, it's simple. I mean, when you say local, that's what's most important to me. Our citizens inside this county, we all care for each other, and we do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Bureau, and we are the home team.
When Pirates need a feast, they sail to Mugshot's Grill & Bar. Voted best burger in Mississippi for 13 years in a row, Mugshot's proudly serves fresh, never frozen certified Angus beef. X marks a spot at 2 locations on the map, in Pearl and Riverwind Drive in the movie theater parking lot, and in Flowood on the corner of Airport Road and Lakeland Drive. You can dine in, take out, or order online and pick up curbside. Check out mugshotsgrillandbar.com.
Pirates facing a third and goal from the 10-yard line. 3:23 to play before halftime. Jack fakes the toss. Not much there. He's looking now. He'll throw into the end zone. And nearly an unbelievable catch by Jalen Fields over there. But we've got a marker down here at the 14-yard line. Well away from the play. As the play was going left, the flag dropped here on the near side.
Looks like the initial signal is going to be a hold, and that is what it will be, a costly one at that.
So Petal will decline the Havard Real Estate Group penalty, and we will send Mr. Reliable, Colston Bennett, out for a field goal attempt. So Colston will place the tee down at the 17-yard line. So a 27-yard attempt. High snap, good hold, kick is up. And it is good. Boy, they take a long time to let us know. 17-14 now on the field goal by Colston Bennett.
Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
The Pearl Pool is a proud sponsor of Pirate football. Located in the heart of the city, 3500 Dawn Drive, the Pearl Pool offers everyone a safe, convenient place to swim and host parties. Affordable memberships are available, and walk-ups are always welcome. It's also a great place for Pirates to take swimming lessons before they hit the high seas. And when the temperature heats up, make plans to cool off at the Pearl Pool.
Welcome.
Back here at Petal High School, 3:09 to play before halftime. Pirates now back in front by 3 points, 17-14. Colston, who is now 6 for 6 on field goals, has the Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau insurance kick teed up, and he's going to drop this into no man's land at the 35. That ball is loose.
Oh, no.
And it went straight into the hands of Drew Moody, who caught it on the run and took it back 60 yards for a touchdown.
You know, I finally noticed right before that kickoff, there was such a massive gap between the first line of Petal Panther receivers and the second line. The first line was at about the 50-yard line. The second line was all the way down to the 20. I believe we saw that in film study this week, and back-to-back times we tried to do a little pooch kick into that 30-yard gap. The first time we almost got it. That time it bit us.
Well, that was a tailor-made ball to the shortstop. The extra point is good, and now Petal, in about 4 seconds, retakes the lead now, 21-17.
Welcome to Sky Family Dental, where our mission is to provide the finest care available. Here at Sky Family Dental, we strive to help patients live healthier lives. We provide a caring, nurturing environment where your comfort and health is of primary importance. Our staff is dedicated to providing you with a pleasant visit and results that you're proud to show off. We provide all services, including dental exams, child dentistry, dental fillings or implants, tooth extraction.
Back inside Petal High School. Logan Kane down on the sidelines. Let me ask you, was that just shell shock from that play?
I just feel like it was poor coverage on the end of that kick return.
Well, that was just a perfect hop, though. I mean, to be perfectly honest, that ball could not have hit him better in stride. It was just a perfect jump.
Yeah, he definitely was going to the ground with it, but it just hopped straight into his chest.
All right, so the Pirates now have 2:59 before the break to try and retake the lead here, now down by a touchdown.
They've also pooch kicked it each time. We've got Kenji McNair on the side where it looks like he's pooching it.
And this one is high and will be caught and returned at the 30. Probably rethinking that now.
Yeah, that time it was not Kenji, it was Evan Williams.
So Evan gets slammed back to the turf. Pirates will have the ball at the 32. They'll give them the forward progress to there. So with 2:54 to play, trailing by 4, 21-17. Let's see what this Pirate offense has. Held to a field goal on it after a 1st and goal on their last possession. Jack looking to throw that's covered up, but now he'll get a completion, but having to try and fight his way for yardage is McCollum.
Good coverage that time by number 1, Trey Ratcliffe for Petal. He was step for step with Shaden McCollum. But a solid 5-yard gain for the Pirates on first down, as we'll now be under 2.5 minutes remaining here before the half. 1 timeout for Justin Hunter to work with.
So on 2nd and 5, Jack, he's going to be flushed, has to throw it.
Yeah, as a heads-up play by Jack just to throw that one away. He had nothing to work with, but a costly penalty flag dropped at the 30-yard line, and that's in the area that is most likely offensive holding.
Yeah, I think somebody just reached out and touched someone to hold on to him because Jack could not get to that edge that time. Here comes the call. They'll go offset. It's actually pass interference against Petal and a hold against Pearl, so they will offset. We will replay 2nd down and 5. That is a lucky break for us. Durr taking a lot of time between plays, checking with the sideline. They'll hand that ball off and pushing forward to the 39-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3.
Antoine Choteau, the ball carrier. 97, Andrew Tran, the senior defensive lineman, the guy who was able to get in there and ride the back of Antoine Choteau to a minimal gain.
I mean, kudos to this Panther. You see the man press at the line. They're playing defense right up in the face of our receivers on the outside. Now another run.
It's a direct snap.
And it looks like it's going to be enough for a Renaissance Bank first down out to the 43-yard line. Time becoming a little bit of a factor now as it's 1:28 and counting. Clock never did stop on the first down to move the chains, Bryant. So we're at 1:20 and counting now. That's kind of odd. Jack looking to throw. Lofting it deep down the field, putting it up.
Yeah.
We're going to get a pass interference call.
Great job by Shaden McCollum running the go route. He caught one just a drive or two ago, and that time he got the flag on Trey Ratcliffe, who was trying to run step for step with him, and that's going to be a costly defensive pass interference call for Petal, as it will give Pearl a first down and push us into Petal territory.
So a 15-yard penalty. That ball now sits at the Petal 46. 1:08 to play. As Bryant said, 1 timeout in Pearl's pocket. Jack looking to throw to his left. He does, and throws it into traffic. And very fortunate that that ball was not intercepted.
Yeah, Jack's caught a couple of breaks tonight. He was forcing that one in there, it felt like, to Kenji McNair, but he was double covered. And thankfully for the Pirates, it falls harmlessly to the turf.
1:02 on the clock. Clock is stopped now on the incompletion. 2nd down and 10. Jack will roll to his right. Lofting it downfield. Shaden looking for a call once again. Or is that Marquell?
Yeah, that was Marquell that time. And
he's wearing number 0 tonight because the white jerseys, it looks like 8.
It does, and you got 0 and 8 lined up right over here next to each other, and there's only one line of difference. And that time Jack tried to find the back shoulder of Marquell, but unable to do so, and here comes a Pearl Pool 3rd down with 56 ticks remaining before the half.
3rd and 10 for the Pirates. Jack will throw over the middle. The ball he was looking for
looked like some confusion, but Marquell is pleading his case to the line judge here on the near side that he was being held at the beginning of his route, but no go from the official, and so we're going to have to kick this one away.
Shaden McCollum, the intended target on that one. So on fourth down, Kenji McNair looking to boot this one deep.
Got to make sure you stay in your lanes. Caden Berger is one of the guys back deep.
Kenji gets it away. Good punt. Be taken in at the 15. He breaks the first wave, but will be taken down in the second wave. Trey Schaefer, Jordan Butler, and Martavion and Damon Draper in on that.
Corey Jackson, the guy who was able to catch that one and run it back for some 25 yards or so, as you had Jackson and Berger both back, and Kenji put it right where you wanted it, which is not in the hands of Caden Berger, but Corey Jackson capitalizes on his opportunity. And here comes Eli Causey in the Petal offense. They're going to have, according to the scoreboard, Greg, I don't remember if they've called a timeout. I believe they're going to have the full allotment of 3, but looks like they're going to take a knee.
They're going to go into halftime. They get the ball to start the second half, so Coach Allen knows that. Doesn't want to take any chances here. And that will take us to halftime. They don't have to run another play. And Petal making their way to the field house. Pearl still standing out there. And it is a battle in the Pine Belt right now. Hard to believe. It is 21-17 after some bad breaks for the Pirates there in that first half. And the offense, right, just looks out of rhythm.
Yeah, only 138 yards of total offense for Pearl so far in tonight's game. Now, only 157 given up, so the defense trying to do their best. Again, one of those 3 touchdowns was given up on special teams, as you had the 65-yard kickoff return that pushed Petal ahead 21-17. But I agree with you, Mr. Flynn. No rhythm so far offensively tonight. We'll see what we can draw up at half as Petal gets ready to celebrate homecoming.
All right, we're going to step aside here for a little bit. The Pearl Pirate Band is not performing on the field tonight. I believe they brought the pep band with them, not the full band tonight. So we'll be back in a little bit after they get done with the homecoming festivities. We'll give you a look at some more stats from the first half, as well as scores from around the region. And Logan Kane will catch up with head coach Justin Hunter as they make their way out of the locker room. As we hit the break, it is Petal 21, Pearl 17. You're watching Pirate Football on PMB Sports.
I'm State Representative Gene Newman with a message to young people and their parents. There are many pathways to success. For some, it's a regular college degree. But so often I see students and their families get in financial trouble by taking out huge student loans for college degrees that they will never be able to pay back. The degree programs they are pushed into are governed by rules designed to benefit the colleges and the loan programs, not the students. College doesn't guarantee a good high-paying job. If a student hasn't decided what career they want to pursue, please look at the community colleges with so many different programs and degrees. Don't start out in life with a huge college debt hanging over you. I want to see every pirate find their way to a successful career, because every day is a great day to be a pirate.
Hello, I'm Mayor Wyndham, and I'm thrilled to show you the city creating its own future. Pearl is located in Rankin County, the fastest growing county in Mississippi, and there's no question why. Access to great schools, even better shopping, and unbridled beauty make Pearl a town that truly embodies its name. And with a truly exceptional team of first responders, public safety is another key component of our success. With fantastic housing opportunities from quaint suburban neighborhoods to gorgeous lakefront properties, there's a place for you here in Pearl. You can't beat the location. Right outside of Pearl is the crossroads of the South, where Interstate 20 meets Interstate 55. From here you can travel anywhere within the state or the country. Or you can choose to stay right here in Pearl to enjoy a Mississippi Braves baseball game or experience the small town atmosphere, community pride, and heart of the local residents.
Hey, it's a beautiful day in Georgia blue. It's like a home-cooked meal. How mama makes you feel, that's what we do. Oh yeah. The time is now to make memories with all your friends. We'll be looking for you, so y'all come on in. This family around here, it's Georgia blue.
He was supposed to be the fifth man to walk on the moon. But 200,000 miles from Earth, an oxygen tank explodes.
Serious power supply malfunction. Okay, now let's everybody keep cool.
Thanks to his survival skills and leadership instinct,
Hang in there, it won't be
he
long.
helped guide the crew back home.
Welcome home. This really looks great.
He was Jim Lovell, and long before he wore this uniform, he wore this one.
Jim Lovell, Mike Rowe, and Bill Gates. Just a few names known for success. All three also started their leadership path while serving in the Boy Scouts of America. Everything they learned while part of a troop can prepare you for a successful future as well, whether it's survival skills, self-discipline, or just how to have fun. If you'd like to be a part of the next generation of Scouts, Pearl has a local troop, 575, and for more information, you can call Cale Gamble at 601-594-7020 or email him at calegamble@yahoo.com. The Boy Scouts of America, be prepared.
The Mississippi Braves are proud to support the Pearl Pirates. The 2024 schedule is out, and we open the 20th year of Trustmark Park on Tuesday, April 9th. Season tickets, sponsorship opportunities, and group tickets are available now by visiting MississippiBraves.com or by calling 888-BRAVES-4.
Slider there once. Nasty stuff from Spencer. His 9th strikeout, the Spencer Strider slider.
See the Atlanta Braves stars of tomorrow, today, right here in Pearl.
Hello, I'm State Representative Gene Newman, here to share a message to our young people and parents. There are many pathways to success. For some, it's 4-year college, which is great if you have a chosen profession. But there are so many other opportunities to grow and succeed here in Mississippi. Our community colleges, VOTEC, trade schools, apprenticeship programs, and on-the-job training are all top-notch. Believe it or not, there are more than 7 million good jobs available across the country, and most don't require a 4-year degree. I encourage parents to support their kids that have a love for skilled trades like construction, air conditioning repair, auto technicians, electricians, and so many others. We need a diverse workforce that can thrive even in tough times like pandemics. And remember, no matter what, every day is a great day to be a pirate.
At Raising Cane's, we're huge football fans, but we're also fans of your local fundraisers and fun runs, small victories, and big ideas. And yes, even the neighborhood animal shelter. I was getting to that. Plus over 30,000 other partners in the communities we serve. When you order our hand-battered chicken fingers, craveable cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade to cheer on your home team, you're also supporting your hometown. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
When pirates need a feast, they sail to Mugshot's Grill and Bar. Voted best burger in Mississippi for 13 years in a row, Mugshot's proudly serves fresh, never frozen certified Angus beef. X marks a spot at 2 locations on the map, in Pearl and Riverwind Drive in the movie theater parking lot, and in Flowood on the corner of Airport Road and Lakeland Drive. You can dine in, take out, or order online and pick up curbside. Check out mugshotsgrillandbar.com.
They say good things come in small packages. And I found the same thing to be true with small businesses. Places where you can get a good cup of coffee or a fresh haircut. Where they call you by your name and the coffee don't taste like cardboard. Life is like that too. They're local folks who care about making sure you have what you need, like great rates for business insurance. Local just means more.
Call Alpha agent John McHenry in Pearl for a quote today.
The Umbrays welcome the Rocket City Trash Bandits for 7 games in 6 days, August 29th through September 3rd at Trustmark Park. We start things off with a special 4:05 p.m. doubleheader for Bark in the Park on Tuesday, August 29th, presented by Hollywood Feed. Then it's First Responders Wednesday and Truckworks Thursday. The first 1,000 fans on Friday, September 1st will get a Michael Harris II bobblehead. The Mississippi U.S. Army National Guard presents a post-game fireworks show on Saturday. Then the homestand concludes with a special 6:05 Labor Day fireworks show for Raising Cane's Sunday Family Fun Day. For tickets, MississippiBraves.com.
Public service has always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, when you're not getting paid, that's just one of the most selfless acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities.
Well, for me, it's simple. I mean, when you say local, that's what's most important to me. Our citizens inside this county, we all care for each other, and we do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Bureau, and we are the home team.
Accidents aren't planned. Mississippi Sports Medicine Orthopedic Urgent Care. You're in, you're out. You're better.
Dude! Fire. Grill Master, huh?
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
It's 4th down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but
Brian, move!
incredible. A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
When you step into Rogers Dabb Chevrolet, it's time to buckle up because you're in the driver's seat. Voted as Brandon's favorite dealership, we've worked hard to earn your trust. Whether you're buying or selling a car, you call the shots. We put your needs first and always work hard to make sure you're satisfied. With our expansive inventory and financing options, you can drive off the lot today.
Come on down to Rogers Dabb Chevrolet.
It's easier here.
The Blue Feather Bakery is a proud supporter of PMB Sports and Pearl Pirate football. Located at 2511 Old Brandon Road in Pearl, they specialized in baked goods such as cookies, pettifours, macarons, cheesecakes, chess squares, and special order cakes. Stop by and enjoy a custom cup of coffee and daily lunch specials. Follow the Blue Feather on Facebook or give them a call at 601-966-3939.
Welcome to Sky Family Dental, where our mission is to provide the finest care available. Here at Sky Family Dental, we strive to help patients live healthier lives. We provide a caring, nurturing environment where your comfort and health is of primary importance. Our staff is dedicated to providing you with a pleasant visit and results that you're proud to show off. We provide all services, including dental exams, child dentistry, dental fillings or implants, tooth extractions, and more. See us at Sky Family Dental, and a bright, healthy smile can be yours.
At Raising Cane's, we're huge football fans, but we're also fans of your local fundraisers and fun runs, small victories and big ideas. And yes, even the neighborhood animal shelter. I was getting to that. Plus over 30,000 other partners in the communities we serve. When you order our hand-battered chicken fingers, craveable cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade to cheer on your home team, you're also supporting your hometown. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
At Bob Boyd Honda, we pride ourselves in getting our customers the best deals around.
Usually that means when we're selling cars, but right now,
Bob Boyd is in the market to buy.
we're offering top dollar for pre-owned autos, trucks, and SUVs.
Come by, talk to our dedicated team, and discover what a great time it is for Bob Boyd to buy back your used vehicle. Any make, any model.
Whether you're selling or buying, at Bob Boyd Honda, you get a deal.
When something works this well,
Paying bills? This site is so comprehensive. I do all my banking online. More time for coffee?
you want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a
It
difference.
was so easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
And
for
that a
so
great
long.
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
Hey, I'm Matt, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the freshly baked, flaky, buttery biscuit. When I take a bite, it's kind of like, crispy, soft, crispy. Crispy outside, soft interior, crispy chicken. There's really nothing like it.
Hey, I'm Alexa, and the little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken itself. It is more than scrumptious. It is more than delicious. It is scrumptiddlyumptious. I know that's not a real word, but I love it.
The Pearl Pool is a proud sponsor of Pirate football. Located in the heart of the city, 3500 Dawn Drive, the Pearl Pool offers everyone a safe, convenient place to swim and host parties. Affordable memberships are available, and walk-ups are always welcome. It's also a great place for Pirates to take swimming lessons before they hit the high seas. And when the temperature heats up, make plans to cool off at the Pearl Pool.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app.
When you're ready to make a move in pirate country, contact Penny Pitts with Havard Real Estate Group in Pearl. Penny is a multi-million-dollar producer and loves to help her clients find the home of their dreams. If you are a first-time home buyer or ready to upsize or downsize, she is the agent for you. Penny is a Pearl High School graduate and an avid supporter of pirate athletics. Make your move with the home team. That's Penny Pitts, Havard Real Estate Group.
Hello, I'm State Representative Gene Newman, here to share a message to our young people and parents. There are many pathways to success. For some, it's four-year college, which is great if you have a chosen profession. But there are so many other opportunities to grow and succeed here in Mississippi. Our community colleges, VOTEC, trade schools, apprenticeship programs, and on-the-job training are all top-notch. Believe it or not, there are more than 7 million good jobs available across the country, and most don't require a four-year degree. I encourage parents to support their kids that have a love for skilled trades like construction, air conditioning repair, auto technicians, electricians, and so many others. We need a diverse workforce that can thrive even in tough times like pandemics. And remember, no matter what, every day is a great day to be a pirate.
These fresh, never frozen chicken fingers at Raising Cane's are so delicious. They speak for themselves. So, while you watch, I'll tell you all about our secret dipping sauce. First off, it's a sauce. And you use it for dipping. Yeah, that's all I can tell you. Because it's, secret. Raising Cane's. One love.
When pirates need a feast, they sail to Mugshot's Grill and Bar. Voted best burger in Mississippi for 13 years in a row, Mugshot's proudly serves fresh, never frozen certified Angus beef. X marks the spot at 2 locations on the map, in Pearl and Riverwind Drive in the movie theater parking lot, and in Flowood on the corner of Airport Road and Lakeland Drive. You can dine in, take out, or order online and pick up curbside. Check out mugshotsgrillandbar.com.
They say good things come in small packages. And I found the same thing to be true with small businesses. Places where you can get a good cup of coffee or a fresh haircut. Where they call you by your name and the coffee don't taste like cardboard. Well, Alpha's like that too. They're local folks who care about making sure you have what you need, like great rates for business insurance. Local just means more.
Call Alpha agent John McHenry in Pearl for a quote today.
When something works this well,
Paying bills? This site is so comprehensive, I do all my banking online. More time for coffee?
you want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a
It
difference.
was so easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
And
for
that a
so
great
long.
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
Public service has always had a very special.
Welcome back into the Gene Newman Insurance Halftime Show. We're live from Petal High School down Highway 49 in the South Belt. And at halftime, it is 21-17. The Petal Panthers lead your Pearl Pirates. We'll take a quick look at some other scores happening around Region 3 7A. Oak Grove trailing Brandon at the half, 24-7. Bulldogs all over the number 1 ranked Oak Grove Warriors, 24-7 at the half. We will see the Brandon Bulldogs next week.
Is that really right?
That is correct. That's correct. Jackson Prep in a big MAIS matchup. Jackson Prep leads Hartfield 17-14. The Clinton Arrows trail the Starkville Yellow Jackets 37-21 at the half. And then the other Region 3 7A game happening right now, Northwest Rankin leads the Meridian Wildcats 17-14 at the half. So Brandon looking to go to 2-0 in region. Should they be able to hold on to that, Oak Grove would fall to 1-1. And Northwest Rankin also looking to go to 2-0 in the region. Meridian would fall to 0-2 if that one holds suit in the second half.
Because Meridian lost.
Meridian lost last week to Oak Grove. That's right.
Close
by
game, though.
Yeah, by about a touchdown. Sure did. So Brandon leads Oak Grove, and Northwest Rankin on top of Meridian again here. It's 21-17 Petal Panthers on top of your Pearl Pirates. We'll take a look at some of the stats from the first half. Pearl with 7 first downs in the first half. Petal with 5. Passing yards, the Pearl Pirates with 133 in the first half. Petal with only 52. Flip that on the ground game. Pearl with only 5. That's right, 5 yards rushing through the first 2 quarters. Petal with 105 yards rushing through the first 2 quarters. Turnovers, Pearl has the lone turnover of the night. It was an Antoine Choteau fumble that turned into no points for the Petal Panthers. And total yardage tonight, 138 yards total for the Pirates in the first half, 157 for the Petal Panthers in the first half. Some individual numbers. Jack Durr through 2 quarters is 6 of 14 for 133 yards. That's a 22-yard average per completion, and he has thrown for 1 touchdown. Rushing, not a whole lot to note here. Jack Durr has 4 carries for 8 yards. He does have the 1 rushing touchdown of the night, that an 8-yard carry. Antoine Choteau, 6 carries for 8 yards. TJ McKenzie, 3 carries for 6 yards. Again, a net of 5 total yards of rushing through the first half. Kenji McNair has 2 catches for 71 yards and a touchdown tonight. Shaden McCollum, 4 catches for 62. He has a long of 40 yards, averaging 15.5 yards per catch is Shaden, and those are the only 2 receivers with catches in the first half. Quick look at the Petal numbers. Eli Causey, their quarterback, 3 of 10, 52 yards and a touchdown. Kentrell Mickle has 3 carries for -3 yards. Corey Toole, 3 carries for -1 yard for them. And Caden Berger, he's the guy who's done the damage. He's a wide receiver who slid into that quarterback spot, and he's run the option. He has 5 carries for 122 yards, a 66-yard touchdown run, and he has 1 touchdown on the ground. Only 3 receivers with recorded receptions for the Petal Panthers. Again, total yardage, 138 for Pearl through 2 quarters, 157 for the Petal Panthers, and on the scoreboard it reads Petal 21, the Pearl Pirates 17.
Well, a couple of things that stand out. We can't run up the middle. They're clogging that up, right? Because we can't get around Corey Wells, big number 74. They've been shutting us down running that ball up the middle, because I can't remember a game in a long time where we've averaged like 2 yards a carry.
Yeah, or less. You also talked a little bit, I would totally agree with that, you also talked a little bit about the lack of ability to get the momentum going on a lot of our drives this year. Offensively, we've caught them with tempo and been able to take advantage of the defenses with that, not been able to do that tonight.
Well, and it's because what they're doing is you're giving Petal a whole lot of time, and this is not a knock on the coach because I don't coach, but it just seems like Petal is having a long time to be able to stand over the ball and see what we're going to do and line their personnel up, because we're taking so long in between plays. It's just different than what we've seen all the way up to this point, and I think it's allowing Petal to kind of strategize a little more and jump the routes, because I haven't seen a team try and play us man press coverage at the line of scrimmage all season.
Yep, I would fully agree, and we've got the weapons to be able to exploit that. We've hit a couple of deep balls, one to Kenji, another one to Shaden, also had one to Shaden that drew a pass interference call. So the balls down the field have been successful. Also, the offensive line, I would say, has done a pretty good job of protecting Jack Durr as well. I don't remember that there was a recorded sack.
I think Logan has Coach Hunter down on the field. Logan, do you have him?
Yes, I do.
All right, go ahead and speak to Coach.
Coach Hunter, offense looks a little out of rhythm.
Hold that mic up to your mouth.
A little bit, a lot more than a little out of rhythm. I thought we were bad out of rhythm. I didn't think we played well at all. I think the defense played pretty well. They gave up, 2 big plays on defense, and then the total really bad mess up on special teams. We had 3 guys going for the ball, and nobody kept outside contained, which results in a big play for them. But yeah, offense has got to find the rhythm that we're lacking right now, and defensively, we just got to eliminate the big play and keep tackling well. And also, Caden Berger has burned us a few times. Any changes to stop that?
Yeah, no, he's a really good player. I think he's their best player. He made the North-South All-Star game. He can probably outrun any kid we have. We've been talking about it all week long. Had him in the backfield on the long run. Didn't finish the play. He squirted out of there, and again, he's gone. He's a really good football player. Yeah, I think we're going to do a little bit better knowing where he's at all times.
All right, good
Thank
job.
you.
Logan, your perspective as a Pirate that played on this very field, where we stand at halftime. We've played pretty anemically on offense, but we're still only down by 4.
Yeah, I think basically the main thing is we just don't have a lot of energy on the sideline. We came out looking a little too serious, not having fun with the ball. I think the biggest key is just getting energy up on the sideline, hyping the guys up on the field.
Well, I know you could probably help out with that a little bit down there, so good luck with that.
Yes, sir. I look forward to it.
All right, Logan, you're doing a great job down there. Logan Kane joining us, a Pearl Pirate alum, graduated 2 years ago. He's now with the Pearl Fire Department. We can't thank him enough. It's nice to see some of these alums wanting to come back and be on the broadcast. We had Tristan Carpenter last week, also a member of the Pearl Fire Department. So it's great to have these guys in their perspective as they played the game and still know a lot of these players on the field. We are set for the second half now. Pearl will be kicking off to Petal.
And we said watch the Berger. He's lined up as one of the deep men at the 15-yard line. We'll see if Colston can kick it over his head.
Colston, a little pooch once again. This will be taken in at the 25. And a nice open field tackle there on that far side by number 14. Was that Draper?
That sure was. Martravian Draper. Great job by Draper on special teams. Getting down there and tackle the up man. That was Britt Stringer, the senior halfback, as we are doing a little further pooch kick, but trying to keep it out of the hands of Caden Berger, and we'll see who starts at quarterback here on this first drive of the second half.
Looks like Berger is coming out to run that Wild Panther.
He is yet to put the ball in the air.
Kind of running that little bit of a T. He will hand it off this time. And the Pirates are ready for that. It's going to be a pickup of maybe a yard. As Cam I am in there.
Mickle, the running back for Petal. Cam Hewitt in there along with Tyler Jenkins reading that one all the way. And it looks like Eli Causey going to slide back in there now. Eli, their sophomore quarterback, who's a little more willing to throw the ball up in the air. Caden slides out to wide receiver. Does Berger. He's only got 1 reception on the night as he's been shadowed by Antonio McFarland.
On 2nd down and 9, Causey steps up in the pocket. He's going to fling it downfield, and that ball's going to be intercepted here on the near sideline. Not stepping out of bounds. It is still alive. It is Jaden Thompson, and he's going to get it back to the 35, and the Pirates have defensive life.
Really an ill-advised throw by Eli Causey as he was forced to roll out to his left, and he just kind of flicked it up in the air with a whole lot of arch underneath it, and Jaden Thompson read it the whole way. Good job kind of pulling it in over his shoulder, and the first turnover of the night forced by this Pearl Pirate defense is the interception brought in by Jaden Thompson.
So here comes the offense. Let's see if we can find that rhythm, find the tempo. find the things that have made us explosive. Durr will hand the ball off, not overly clean, and once again stacked up this time by number 97, Andrew Tran, senior defensive lineman. It's just tough sledding over there with Tran. And you have Wells side by side over there, the end and the tackle. It's hard to run on that side.
Yeah, read option play with Durr and Shoto, and Jack held on to that one for quite a while.
2nd and 9. Durr going to throw. Looks, lofts it up. Ball is going to be caught. It will be. Shaden McCollum out to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, great job by Shaden picking that one up right off the turf, as I believe he did get his arms underneath it. The Petal coaching staff trying to call it incomplete, and Shaden looks at him and says, "No, sir, I brought that one in." Good throw by Jack. Good reception by the senior receiver.
This time we get up to the line quickly. Still taking a lot of time between plays. It is a Renaissance Bank first down. Jack, they just don't look clean. Well, look at Shoto. He's going to make something out of nothing, as that ball was bottled up in the backfield as the exchange was not clean.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's not clean between just the handoff itself or if Jack's trying to make a read there and the read's taking too long. But thankfully that time Shoto, his athleticism allowed him to get away from the massive sophomore lineman, defensive lineman Corey Wells, and bounce to the outside for a positive 5 yards.
So 2nd down and 5. Ball sits in Petal territory. We'll run it again. And again, we try that middle where there is just nothing there for us. That's been very, very tough, and it's going to be a Pearl Pool 3rd down and a long 4.
Yeah, Corey Wells is a clog in the middle of that defensive line. He looks like he may be a little bit gassed. Only a 3-down lineman set for the Petal Panther defense, but when you've got a sophomore that stands 6'5", 300, you don't have to play more than 3.
He's definitely winded. You can see him bending over. That's why you got to go fast. Giving him time to recover. A lot of time in between plays for the Pirates. There goes Shoto trying to bounce it to the outside. He's going to be slung back that time by number 20, Jai Moore.
Yeah, we finally decided to run one not up the middle and just going to bounce it to the outside, but no one checked the linebacker, Jai Moore.
And so it is 4th down and 5, ball in Panther territory. It looks as though the punting unit is coming out. See how the Panthers line up, because in practice this week, Kinji was throwing the football out of this formation. He will kick this one away, rugby style. Ball will be caught at the 14, coming here to the near side, breaking out of the coverage. Crossing the 30, out to the 32, and a good return by Berger. Takes a little shot at the end right there. So here come the Panthers. Just can't grab the momentum back.
Yeah, you hate that you could not capitalize on that opening drive interception by Jaden Thompson. Really, the offense just kind of stalled out, and its momentum has been as you said, at the heart, the thing that's been so hard to grab tonight, especially offensively.
So 1st down and 10 from their own 32. It is Berger in at the quarterback. He will keep it, and he will eventually be taken down. Well, it never actually goes down, but the Pirates stack him up, and it's going to be a gain of, looks like they'll give him 2 out to the 34.
Kavion Freeman and Trey Schaefer, the guys who fought off blocks to stack that play up. Berger looks like may have injured a finger or something on his left hand as he's shaking it, and he'll check out here on 2nd down.
So while Berger is out, it's now up to Causey. He's going to look to throw, quick one, and receiver never turned around. Evan Williams was here on the coverage, but Caden Hinton never turned around. So it is going to be 3rd down and 8. And Berger is still on the sideline.
Yeah, helmet off.
Well, he's wanting to go back in. He's holding the helmet. but he will not be in on this play. So a good chance to get off the field with their superstar on the sideline. 3rd down and 8. They're going to try the little screen pass, and that is not going to do it.
Ball out.
And the ball is stripped out. Everybody with a scrum, and the Pirates are going to come out of there with it. How about OJ? A little refreshing turnover.
What a great play. It was a perfectly set up screen by Petal, and they threw it to Britt Stringer, the senior halfback. And Greg, I believe the defensive line was just had him stood up, and he was still pushing forward. And as he was pushing forward, somebody in there came and just ripped the ball out. Ball hits the turf, and Amarius Johnson falls on top of it. And back-to-back drives, the Pirate defense forces a turnover.
Can't tell you what great camera work Alex up on top here is having tonight. He's bringing you those tight shots. Carroll Davis here giving us the scene setter at midfield. Excellent job by those two gentlemen. 1st and 10 for the Pirates at the Petal 39. Jack looking to throw. He will throw. He's got a man out in the flat, and Marquell dropped it. He was trying to run with it before he caught it, and that doesn't usually work out so well.
Yeah, Shaden and Kenji had run down the field and cleared things out for Marquell. He was sitting all by himself, and I think he was thinking about how far he was about to run before he was able to pull that one in. And then it'll dial up 2nd and 10.
Now Berger is back in the game. He's playing defensive back up there at the top of your screen.
Chasing Kenji McNair.
Jack's going to try and keep it, puts his head down. He's going to pick up a yard. Bring up 3rd down and 9. I'm told that Berger, this is the first time he's played defense this year.
Interesting. Injured Petal Panther, that's number 0, Jalen Doss, who went down. He was in on that tackle of Jack Durr, and Doss not getting up off the turf, and that would be a huge loss on that massive athletic defensive front for Petal.
All right, they're asking the players to get back. We'll take a quick one with them. 6:46 to play here in the 3rd quarter.
When something works this well,
Paying bills? This site is so comprehensive, I do all my banking online. More time for coffee?
you want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a
It was
difference.
so easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
And
for
that a
so
great
long.
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
Doss hopped up, able to get to the sideline under his own power. So the Pirates, and late substitution now for Petal. Facing 3rd down and 9 are the Pirates. Jack looking, throwing, and he overthrew that ball, and that's going to be intercepted.
By guess who?
By Berger. That ball sailed on Jack because he had his receiver open. And that was just bad luck.
Jack had pressure at his feet as Corey Wells, the massive defensive lineman, had blown through 2 of our guys, and he was right at Jack's ankles as he released that ball. Not sure if that attributed to the overthrow, but Caden Berger, who was in there on defense, again, first time Berger's played defense all season, and he reeled that one in.
So
for the 2nd Pearl turnover.
Another opportunity provided by the defense goes by the wayside as Petal now has it 1st and 10 from their own 13. Oh, the ball's dropped in the backfield as Causey's able to get back on it at the 5. So that's going to be a loss of 8 on the play. Very fortunate to get it back.
Tyler Jenkins right there, along with, I believe, Kavion Freeman, had a chance to perhaps get on top of it, but Causey was the closest guy to it. He's able to fall back on it, and a big break for the Petal Panthers, as that would have put Pearl in business, down only 4 here in the 3rd quarter.
2nd down and 18. They will hand the ball off. Ooh, and a big stick right in there. That's by Trey Schaefer.
Great stick there by the defense.
I like to refer to Trey as shutdown Schaefer, and he did right there. So it'll be 3rd down and 16 for the Panthers. Chance for the Pirate defense to get off the field once again.
Berger still in there at quarterback again. He's yet to throw.
And he's going to keep it. Try that right side, and they're stringing him out. Using the sideline as an extra defender is Kavion Freeman. A terrific defensive stand by the Pirates.
You called it, Greg Flynn. That was a huge stop by Pearl, not only to slow down this Panther offense, but also to flip the field, as Petal will now be punting from the back of their own end zone. Looks like it will be Caden Berger again, and he's going to put his heels on the back of the end zone to try to kick this one away, and Isaiah Wynn will be at the Petal 40-yard line. So, again, Pearl going to get great field position. We would assume all things go as we plan here on this punt.
High snap. Berger gets it. Blocked! It's blocked for a safety. Tyler Jenkins in there. Tyler jumping around like he's the one that blocked it, and I think it was. He's got a blocked field goal this year. He's just got himself a blocked punt, and it earns Pearl 2 points.
We'll take it however we can get it as we cut a 4-point game down to a 2-point game. What a great job by the Pirates special teams responding. And again, Berger did not have the full allotment of yards that you would normally have to get that punt off. And there were 2 or 3 Pirate specialists there. Tyler Jenkins, the one able to get his hand on it. And with 4:59 now remaining in the third quarter, it's 21-19.
Logan Kane, how good did that look down there?
I mean, he absolutely busted through that line. He was coming for a ball.
It was Tyler, wasn't it, 17?
Yes, sir, it was.
All right, now we just got to get this offense in gear. We need Logan. Hopefully he was pumping that offense up before they came back out for this possession.
I was certainly trying to. Definitely almost lost my voice.
All right, so Petal is going to have a free kick from the 20. And given the way the punting's gone, they will set it. They choose to set it up on the tee. So from their own 20, I believe that's McCollum back there at the 25.
Yeah, and you've got Kenji and Marquell.
Oh, a very short kick. I don't understand that. That's crazy. Thank you very much, as the Pirates are going to take over at the 45-yard line. Great.
Yeah, I think they've been just as fearful to kick deep to our guys as we have been to kick to Caden Berger. They have kept it out of the hands for most of the kickoffs. Kenji and Marquell, the guys, again, who are one deep, or one in front of, should I say, Shaden McCollum. And that time, Evan Williams takes the fair catch at the Petal 45-yard line.
So starting in plus territory. Petal jumped, but they did not come into the neutral zone. Just see if we can get this rhythm going. That's a clean handoff coming to the right side. He kind of went on the outside, so a nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Of note, Jalen Doss, who was injured on that last drive for Petal, he is not back in there on that defensive end spot.
So it's a 2nd down and 1. Shoto remains the back. Jack's going to throw out of it, though. Looking, throwing deep, has his man dropped. Good defense. McCollum couldn't hang on to it, as you had Spencer Prince hanging on his back. So you like the play?
Yeah, I like the play 2nd and 1. You're able to try to go ahead and put it down the field. You got a lot at your disposal offensively to call from there on a 2nd and short. You believe that you would be able to get it here on 3rd and short, but it's been tough to run it up the middle, so going to need those big men up front to give it a good push.
And they got into our backfield and nothing.
Yep, we did not get that as we need the 40-yard line, and the guy marking it, wow, he marked it all the way back to the, excuse me, we're going to need the 35, and he marked it all the way back to the 37.
That was Jai Moore again, number 20, as they were into our backfield in a blink.
A big play call here. Do you try to draw them off, or do you go ahead and go for it here on 4th down? You're definitely out of field goal range, but we need points.
This has got to be going for it the whole way. You need something. You can't send your defense right back out there. Jack's going to keep it himself, puts his head down. He is going to get a first down. Renaissance Bank, let's move the chains at the 29.
Great play call there by Justin Hunter and his offensive staff. Let Shoto be the lead blocker. Snap it to your quarterback, who's not running a whole lot tonight, and Jack Durr hit the hole in a hurry and with some force. Great push there on the right side of that offensive line as well. And the Pirates trying to gain a little offensive momentum now inside the Petal 30-yard line with 3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
Jack surveys the field, looking to throw. Got the inside slant. I believe that is Kinji. They will give Kinji credit for another Renaissance Bank first down.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to mark him, Greg, all the way down to
18, 17.
Yeah, it looked like he had started at the 16 and he kept walking back in. I think it was going to be around the 17-yard line, but it will be a first down. Good throw by Jack, good catch by Kinji, and then some hard-fought extra yardage to pick up the first down.
Petal scrambling to get a player off the field. They do. Jack going to keep it himself. Finds a hole. Gets it down outside the 5. They'll mark him down at the 6, and it will be a Renaissance Bank first and goal.
Another great play call, another great execution. QB draw all the way, and Jack went right up the middle, all the way down to the 6-yard line.
That time they ran right at the big fella. Quick keeper, Jack to the outside. Captain Jack's compass finds the end zone again.
And finally, the Pirates take the lead back on the legs of Jack Durr for the second time tonight. He runs one in for 6 points, and wow, the quarterback draw became the go-to play there as we hit it about 4 times, one for a first down, and then finally for a touchdown. And looks like the Pirates going to try to go for 2 to push this one out to a 6-point lead as it sits at 25-21 at the moment.
So Colson Bennett had come out. Now he heads back off. We will send the offense out. Big, heavy bunch set. Now we'll break out. We're going to get a timeout.
Yeah, timeout by Petal.
We'll step aside with them. Pirates looking for 2 points to extend the lead with 2:19 to play here in the third quarter.
Dude. Fire. Grill master, huh?
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
It's 4th down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but
Brian moves!
Incredible. A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
How local is Bank Plus? We're here, and here. And we're with you here, and here. Wherever, whenever you need us. We make our banking decisions right here because local means more than a location. It means a commitment to deliver more for our customers and our communities. Your bank, your plus, Bank Plus.
So you've entered.
All right, we're back out of the timeout. Pirates lining up for a 2-point conversion. They lead at 25-21.
Greg, I believe that we were lined up to go for the same 2-point conversion play that we beat Warren Central with in overtime, and I believe Coach Allen for Petal maybe sensed that, saw that from some film study, and he immediately called timeout. So we'll see if we shift the play to a different play during the timeout. You have to imagine that we would.
Wells late coming on the field for Petal. Let's see what we draw up. Shifting everybody around. Jack will throw it back in the end zone. Oh, and it was meant for Markwell, I think, but Shaden steals it. No, that was Kinji that stole it. I'm sorry, the uniform. Kinji came in. That ball was headed for Markwell.
We'll take it however we can get it. You called it perfectly. Markwell was sitting all by himself in the back of the end zone, and Kinji was streaking on a crossing route. And, hey, it's 2 points no matter who catches it.
Kinji came flying in there like Dwight Clark back in the 80s against the Cowboys in the NFC Championship. Quell probably doesn't mind now, but he's like, come on, man, that was mine. Again, great work by Alex up top. Wow, and now the Pirates lead at 27-21. 2:19 to play here in the third quarter. Now these have all been very interesting kickoffs. And our Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kick. We'll see if it goes deep. We'll see if it goes pooch. And it will be a pooch once again, and it will be taken in at the 31, trying to get to the outside. Pirates have good coverage this time, and it's going to be stacked up at the 36, and that is where the Panthers will take over.
So Pearl now with 10 unanswered points here in the third quarter. Again, it was 21-17 at halftime. Pearl blocks the punt, forces a safety, and then responds on the very next drive, going for it on fourth down, converting. And then Jack Durr with a 6-yard touchdown run, the 2-point conversion pass to Kenji McNair. And the Pirates now lead 27-21 with 2:12 remaining in the third quarter.
Eli Causey will be the quarterback to start this possession. They'll give it off here on a little sweep. Pirates stringing it out. And a terrific open field tackle there by the assassin, Caleb Arterberry.
Corey Jackson, the running back that time, trying to go east to west, and that is hard to do against this very athletic Pearl Pirate defense. Again, Pearl only giving up 2 touchdowns tonight. They came into the game giving up 18 points a game. 7 of the 21 points for Petal came on a kickoff return.
Loss of 1, second down and 11. Causey going to try
and keep. Berger.
Oh, Berger was back in there. Missed that. Here he goes. They used the sideline to give him out of bounds, but not before he crosses midfield to the Pirate 47.
Yeah, Berger slid in there into that Wild Panther, and he only had one man to beat when he got the snap, and he's going to beat that guy more times than not. And he got here to the near sideline where he ran for a 65-yard touchdown earlier. That time, only about 25 yards on the scamper before they were finally able to push him out of bounds downfield.
That man just glides. The way he runs, he just is gliding down the field. He remains in at the quarterback. Trying it again. This time we're ready. We pull him down. That is Arterberry with the tackle. And you have to wonder if they're – I know he's a great athlete, but he's playing offense and defense now. He's looking like he's a little gassed after these runs.
Yeah, no, I would 100% agree with what you said. The temperature's still a lot cooler than it was back in August and September, but one man can only have so much stamina, and he's pulled out right there. After the long run, he got up, looked at Coach Allen, and he signaled number 1, like, give me it one more time. They ran him one more time for nothing, and now he goes and grabs water while Eli Causey comes back in.
2nd and 10, Causey, quick throw. We're going to have flags. Let's check it. Havard Real Estate Group penalty. Looks like Petal is already backing up a little. So I believe they were illegal motion or not lined up, bad formation. So it will be a Havard Real Estate Group penalty, backing them up 5 yards. That'll go back into their own territory now at the Panther 48.
8th penalty of the night by my count on Petal.
So 2nd down and 15. Causey, quick throw, almost! And Kavion can't believe it. He had nothing but green between himself. Oh.
Kavion was some kind of upset there on that 2nd down play because he knew that if he'd have squeezed that one, it would have been a pick 6 all the way. There was no one in front of Kavion and 45 yards of green turf.
So it'll be a 3rd down and 15 now. Causey remains the quarterback. Looking to throw, he does quickly and almost intercepted again. That ball batted in the air. And so the Pirate defense will hold. And Petal's going to have to send out his punt team on 4th and 15.
Another great stand by this Pearl Pirate defense. You cannot say enough about how good they've been tonight, making stops when they had to.
Berger will be the punter after sitting out the last 2 plays. Berger gets it away, nearly blocked. Wynn yells fire, and everybody runs. And it takes a Petal hop, and it'll be taken down at the 17-yard line. So the Pirates get the ball back with the lead, looking to extend now. It's 27-21, 18 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter.
Quick update from a couple of the games we were giving you scores on earlier. Brandon still leading Oak Grove. That margin has decreased now 31-20 Bulldogs over Oak Grove in the 3rd quarter. And MAIS, big one tonight happening in Central Mississippi. Hartfield leads Prep 30-17.
So Jack with the offense. He's got 4 wide. 3 here to the near side. There will hand that ball off, and it goes TJ. The Bull showing his speed over midfield to the 40 of the Panthers. Let the Bull loose.
44 yards for the Bull as TJ gets out in the open and shows you some wheels from the senior. What a great job. Tip your cap to that offensive line. They moved big Corey Wells out of the way, and TJ ran it right up the gut.
So in good shape at the 39. Jack looking to throw, looking for it all down the left sideline. That's going to be overthrown. And we're going to get a late flag that comes in.
Yeah, I was looking for it. It's going to be dropped at the 23-yard line, but I was Caden Berger, and Berger was in there trying to run step for step with Kenji McNair, and he was grabbing Jersey all the way down the field.
And the Pirate coaching staff bought that because they made sure to point out that Mr. Berger was wrapping himself around. So the Havard Real Estate Group penalty will go against the Panthers. So that will be a Renaissance Bank 1st down as this ball will be moved down to the 24-yard line.
If I'm correct, that will give us an untimed down, right? As the clock has hit 0 here at the end of the 3rd quarter, but you cannot end the quarter on a defensive penalty.
So it is an untimed down here. Jack hands it off to Shoto. Shoto inside the 20. And that will send us to the 4th quarter. Pirates leading it 27-21. Batten down the hatches, folks. Quarter number 4 coming up.
So you've injured your shoulder or your knee? And of course, you want the best care and the best doctor available. The doctor on the left treats shoulders and knees and ankles and hands, while the Mississippi sports medicine doctor on the right specializes in one body area and one area only, treating thousands of patients a year. Trust your medical care to one of our true specialists. Mississippi Sports Medicine. We specialize for you. So you've injured your shoulder or your knee? And of course, you want the best care and the best doctor available. The doctor on the left treats shoulders and knees and ankles and hands, while the Mississippi Sports Medicine doctor on the right specializes in one body area and one area only, treating thousands of patients a year. Trust your medical care to one of our true specialists. Mississippi Sports Medicine. We specialize for you.
Well, the Petal fans have probably heard this verse before. They're all heading for the exits as we start the fourth quarter. A little bizarre, but Pirates have it 2nd down and 3. Sitting at the 17-yard line of the Panthers. I guess they're trying to beat the traffic, Bryant.
Interesting.
I don't think I've ever seen that before in a one-possession game. Jack's going to keep it himself, goes up the middle. He will pick up a Renaissance Bank first down inside the 15.
Look at stats through 3 quarters. Rushing now, Pearl with 96, Petal with 118, Pearl passing 155, Petal passing 57, total yardage. Pearl now with 251, Petal with 175.
That actually made it 3rd down and 1, but we're going to pick up the first down here. Trying to make it a 2-score game now. On first down. Jack will keep it. Cuts it. Runs into his own man. Inside the 5 to the 3.
That's been the go-to play here in the second half. The Jack Durr keeper, and he went around the right side that time, bumped into the back of Reed Taylor. Or maybe Jack would have scored as Reed was doing his best to throw a block, and he had no idea Jack was right behind him. But the Pirates now 2nd and 1 from the 3.
Jack takes a direct snap, and they were ready for it that time. That's going to gain nothing. Actually, they're going to move it back to the 6 as TJ McKenzie unable to get going.
It's the second time we've run that tonight, that little direct snap to the running back. Earlier it was to convert on 3rd down to Shoto. That time trying to put it in TJ McKenzie's hands, and this is big. You'd love to get 6 here rather than 3.
Jack now checking over to the sideline for his play. McKenzie remains in the backfield. Jack will keep looking. He's got an option. Looking for the corner. Pushes his way inside the 5, back to the 4, I believe. Or the 3. Yeah, they'll put it at the 3. So that's going to be very close to a first down. It is 4th and half a yard.
Yeah, and the play of the game so far, and yet you've got to put on Colston Bennett, who's 6 for 6, because that would make it a 9-point game, a 2-score game, as opposed to going for it on 4th down and perhaps not getting it and keeping it at an only 6-point game. So here comes Colston. Coach Hunter running down the sidelines. You wonder if he's about to try to call a timeout to maybe get something set.
He does. He does want a timeout. Boy, Coach Hunter showing off the sprinting ability right there. We'll take a quick one with him. Pirates leading at 27-21, 9:30 to play in the game.
At Bob Boyd Honda, we pride ourselves in getting our customers the best deals around.
Usually that means when we're selling cars, but right now,
Bob Boyd is in the market to buy.
we're offering top dollar for pre-owned autos, trucks, and SUVs.
Come by, talk to our dedicated team, and discover what a great time it is for Bob Boyd to buy back your used vehicle. Any make, any model.
Whether you're selling or buying, at Bob Boyd Honda, you get a deal.
Coming out of the timeout, Pirates facing 4th and less than a yard. And we will have the offense back out there. Nope, that's still Colston. All right, so Colston's going to set this, we'll set the tee down right on the 15. So it'll be a 25-yard field goal.
On the 10.
On the 10. So a 20-yard attempt. Good snap, good hold. Colston is up, and Colston is good.
Yeah, he ended up on the ground, though.
But there's going to be a penalty flag that should give us a first down for roughing the kicker. Do you take the points off the board?
Yes, if it gives you a first down, absolutely.
Very good point, because it would be half the distance. It will give us a first down at the 2.
Wow,
So, yes.
What a costly error. I believe it was number 19, Chris Wells, who got in there and bumped into Colston, and whether it's a running in or roughing, it didn't matter because we only needed a half a yard.
So it will be a first down at the 2-yard line now. First and goal. A Renaissance Bank first and goal.
The 10th penalty of the night on the Panthers could be the most costly for them, as if Pearl's able to stick this one in the end zone, it gives us a 2-touchdown lead.
All right, first and goal from the 1.5, actually. It's between the 1 and the 2. Jack Keeper for the 3rd time tonight. Let's hit the triple as Jack Durr hits an R. And a late flag coming in. This is going to be post-possession, I believe. To Kofa Lewis. Talking over, is that to DJ Page?
Yeah, I believe this one's going to go against Pearl after the play, as their coach is signaling it over to the referee signaling it over to the sideline. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Pearl, but it will be added to the kickoff because it was post-play.
Still discussing it down there.
And you imagine that Pearl's going to go for 2 again to try to make this a 14-point game as opposed to 13.
And they will send the offense back out. Ball sits at the 3-yard line.
And Coach Hunter going to burn another timeout as the play clock was not reset. Looks like he was calling for the play clock to be reset. Logan Kane, you're right there on top of that. What did you see that led to that timeout?
Honestly, I completely agree with you. I do believe he was looking for that.
Hey, Logan, the offense, you just felt that little more of a spark. The hard run, the big run by TJ really seemed to get him excited.
I honestly didn't know he had that type of speed in him.
You know, TJ, he's lost a little bit of weight from after having injury and then, battling illness. And, he hasn't lost any of his drive in strength, but he has picked up more speed, and you certainly saw it as he set sail there.
Oh, definitely. I couldn't even catch him myself.
Even back in the day?
No, I'll start limping by the time I get to him.
All right, so the Pirates will come back out of the timeout. Set up for 2. It's like Shoto is the back. Well, now we're going to go empty. So watch for the quarterback draw. Quick pitch to the outside, and Mark McNair's going to throw it. And it's going to be incomplete as he was looking for his buddy Shaden McCollum. That was interesting. It was a wide receiver pass. But more importantly, It is still a two-possession game at 33-21, and it would take 2 touchdowns in the final 9:22 for the Panthers to retake the lead.
That running into the kicker call, a huge reversal, as took a field goal off the board and allowed us to stick on a touchdown instead. But don't forget, we did have that unsportsmanlike conduct call on us that will back up this Colston Bennett kickoff.
That Panther thing at midfield, did you see how good that was in HD? That thing was creepy. I swear it was staring at me. So we'll have a Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau insurance kick. These have all been eventful tonight on both sides of the football. Again, 9:22 to play here in the ball game. Here comes Colston. A little bit further this time. It'll be taken in at the 35. Looking for a seam. Nice return out to the 50. That's one thing I always wondered. You know, you get all these pooch kicks, but the teams wind up getting good field position. So I guess it's you gamble with not giving up a touchdown, but you're still giving them the ball right in prime real estate.
Yeah, and we haven't seen an all-out straight kickoff all night long tonight by either squad because of the talent of the specialists who've been back deep, and both squads a little hesitant to kick it.
All right, Causey is the quarterback. There goes Berger to the top of your screen. He's the third wide receiver. They're going to try and run this football. And look at Tyler Jenkins. He went for a ride. And the menace.
For the first time tonight, we're seeing the freshman running back for Petal. That's Chavez Walker.
Very highly touted. They like Walker.
Yeah, he's a good-looking athlete, 5'10", 175, but no match for Tyler Jenkins, the junior defensive lineman.
Causey, quick throw. Ooh, and nearly intercepted. Kavion is going to get him one before the night's over. Look at him.
That's why Kavion plays defense and not offense. Isn't that how they say it? No, Kavion's been in the right spot at the right time a couple of different times, just unable to pull it down. But another second down stop, and here comes 3rd and long for Petal.
The Reapers got to find themselves something. I think it's the 3rd one. On the Pearl Pool, 3rd down.
They're going to get a false start on Petal as their left tackle jumped, and Tyler Jenkins saw it and pointed at him as soon as it happened.
Tyler's very observant. He'll let you know. So now they're going to move it over to the right eye of that creepy Panther out there.
The 5th false start penalty on Petal tonight.
So 3rd down and 13 now.
Double coverage on Berger at the top of the screen.
Causey looking, ain't got nothing there. Now he'll heave it. And that one almost intercepted on the far side as McFarland was skying for it. T2 beside himself.
Yeah, they were trying to find Caden Berger down the field, and he was draped by about 2 or 3 Pearl Pirates, and Tony McFarland went up high, but unable to pull it down before he went out of bounds, and it looks like Petal's going to go ahead and kick it away, down 2 touchdowns with 8.5 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter.
You know, it's very odd. You're down by that much. They didn't even look for Berger that time. They didn't run the option of taking their most successful weapon away. This punt is away. Again, we yell fire. Everybody gets away from it. And it's going to settle right there on the 20 stripe. But isn't that bizarre to you that he's had so much success, and then Berger, I don't know if he's just, again, out of gas and being used as a decoy out there?
Yeah, he only has, our statistician, Mr. Cole, could update me, but I believe Berger only has 1 reception on the night. He's got a handful of carries, 1 reception. That's right, confirmed 1 reception for Caden Berger. They were trying to find him again there on 3rd down, but he came in much more as a receiver than a runner.
Jack going to keep it himself. Puts his head down. He'll cross the 30 out to the 32.
And that's what you want to see a whole lot of right here. Good hard-nosed running Jack Durr has been effective here and hold on to the football.
Positive yardage. Keeps the clock rolling. It is a Renaissance Bank first down. I tell you, ever since they found that little niche for Jack and the quarterback draws, the keepers, been very successful here in the second half. On this fresh set of 4, really running that clock down. We will hand the ball off. And now is where I think you're seeing the Pirates have worn down Petal a bit, because what wasn't there earlier, Shoto able to pick up about 7 yards on that play, Brian.
Yeah, you called it, Greg. Those holes that were not open in the first half have all of a sudden become open in the second half. And I know that's not just magic. That's the great work of that Pearl Pirate offensive line, persevering and maybe wearing down those big Petal defensive linemen.
Because they don't substitute. Petal just is not deep enough. They don't substitute. So we've got 2nd down and 3. Jack really working the play clock. There's Shoto, cuts it back, nearly a face mask inside of there. He's driving all the way out to the 45 to the ear of the Panther, and that will be another Renaissance Bank first down.
Exactly what Coach Hunter wanted to see. More hard-nosed running. That time it was Shoto. He's going to tap out. The Bull, T.J. McKenzie, will check in, but great extra effort by Shoto that time, and I agree with you. I think somebody may have grabbed a face mask. They let go before the flag was dropped. Jack Derwin now with 50 yards on the ground himself and 3 rushing touchdowns on the evening.
Taking this play clock all the way down. Really trying to shorten this ball game and get the heck out of the Pine Belt. This time a minimal gain there by TJ. They'll give him 2 yards. Out to the 47, so they'll bring up a 2nd down and 8. 5:51 and counting now in the game.
Only 2 timeouts show on the scoreboard for Petal. And this whole drive, Pearl just been content to wait until under 5 on the play clock before they snap it. Jack trying to draw them off sides there.
Just do get it off before the play clock expires. Driving the legs is TJ. He's going to make it out to the inner eyebrow of the cat. 49-yard line. Bring up 3rd down and 6. Now under 5 minutes in the game. I think it's safe to perhaps start thinking about our players of the game, offensively and defensively. Check in with Logan here for his thoughts in just a second after this 3rd down play. Jack will give it off again. There goes TJ. Still fighting. Look at the bull inside the 45. Are you kidding me?
What a run by T.J. McKenzie, aided by that Pirate offensive line, and that was huge to be able to keep the drive alive, keep running the clock on 3rd and, what was it, about 6. You run the ball. You don't have to put it in the air. You run the ball, and T.J. McKenzie and that offensive line push for an extra 2 or 3 yards there at the end. That was huge.
So on the Renaissance Bank first down, TJ taps out. Shoto comes into the backfield. Jack's going to throw. That ball incomplete. Logan, who you liking on offense?
Well, on offense, I think the obvious pick has got to be Kenji in there. He's been showing that all game.
All right. Kenji's a good choice. Bryant? I was kind of like leaning towards Jack. I wanted to see how he bounced back tonight.
Yep. I'm going to split the vote all the way across. How about this? The Bull. We haven't talked to the Bull all year, I don't believe. And so my nomination is T.J. McKenzie.
You know what? I do like that senior. I actually do, because the senior helped bring them back. helped get him fired up. He had that huge run. I like TJ.
Get out there, Jack.
Jack slipping his way down the Pearl sideline. He'll be short of the first down. Defensively, boy, I really want to hear from Kavion.
He's just going to be really frustrated that he doesn't have 3 picks.
Logan, who do you like on defense?
I can definitely concur with Kavion.
All right, let's go with Kavion and let's go with TJ.
Sounds good to me.
All right, excellent. Those should be some pretty good interviews. So 3rd down and 3 for the Pirates. Clock was stopped on the incompletion. So we sit at 3:37 to play in the game. And the ball off up the middle. There goes Shoto. Hello, Shoto. How about another first down at the 21? Renaissance Bank moving the chains.
And you could not script a better final drive here for the Pearl Pirates. You're up by 2 scores. You just need to bleed that clock. And that offensive line is opening up holes, and Shoto and McKenzie are just gashing this clearly worn-out Petal defense. Huge rushes. We've now moved the ball, some 50 yards down the field, getting ready to knock on the red zone as the clock will be under 3 minutes by the time we snap this one.
Kudos to this Petal team, though. They are all young. It's a lot of sophomores, a lot of juniors. They're just not very deep. There comes a big run there from Shoto once again. He's going to get it down to the 15. But I do think you're right, Brian. I think they just ran out of gas. They just don't have the depth. And Pearl's offensive line exerting their will now on this final drive.
We'll make sure we get those guys mentioned. Sometimes they don't get their name called a whole lot.
Except for Holding.
That's right, except for Holden. We got Lane King in there at center, Takofa Lewis, Caston Channel. DJ Page also doing a great job. He just had to check out on that one. We did have a delay of game, not what you wanted.
Well, they've been trying to bleed that play clock all the way down.
Yep, that time it got us. DJ Page in there, Reed Taylor as well.
Talon Jackson's in there. Talon in there at the left guard. There's a handoff going up the middle inside the 15. Driving towards the 10. It will be another Renaissance Bank first down as they momentarily stop the clock at 2:09.
Petal's going to burn a timeout.
We'll take a final one with them. 2:09 to play. It is 33-21 Pirates.
Hey, I'm Matt, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the freshly baked, flaky, buttery biscuit. When I take a bite, it's kind of like, crispy, soft, crispy. Crispy outside, soft interior, crispy chicken. There's really nothing like it.
Hey, I'm Alexa, and the little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken itself. It is more than scrumptious. It is more than delicious. It is scrumptiddlyumptious. I know that's not a real word, but I love it.
All right, coming out of the timeout, Pirates with a fresh set of 4. And this was a timeout that was called by Petal.
.209 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Pirates up by 12. Looking to extend that. Jack's going to keep it, looking for number 4 touchdown, and wow.
Well, I tell you, that just makes me nervous.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see when you're up 2 scores and your quarterback getting flipped upside down. Petal going to call another timeout. Take a quick look at some finals some games that have gone final from around the state tonight. Number 1 goes down. And number 1 represented in Region 3 7A, and number 1 in the state, Oak Grove Warriors, suffer their first defeat tonight at the hands of the Brandon Bulldogs, 38-20. Brandon led that one by double digits the whole game. They went up 17-0 and rode that one all the way to victory. 38-20, Brandon knocks off number 1 Oak Grove, and we will see the Bulldogs next week.
How big is that going to be now? Because if Pearl were to beat Brandon, Pearl would be in first place in the region by tiebreaker because they would have beaten the Bulldogs.
That is correct. That would be pretty
How big
crazy.
is that game next week? Wow.
That would be pretty crazy. Now, we would not jump Northwest, though. That'd be correct.
Are they
Northwest.
still winning?
Well, I can't find an update on Northwest, but last count they were beating Meridian.
Come on, Meridian.
But it was close.
Come on, Meridian. All right, second down. Hand the ball off. Look at the pile moving. Look at
Unbelievable.
And that's going to cross.
This one, Mr. Flynn.
Just a never quit attitude down there. Kudos to that offensive line. Kudos to T.J. McKenzie. Just fantastic. You want to talk about it, just pushing their will. It has been very, very impressive as Pearl has dominated this second half.
Looks like we got some kind of penalty. I did not see it there on the touchdown run. Going to back up the extra point.
So Colston on after the Raising Cane's touchdown by the Bull. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and Colston is good. It is now 40-21 Pirates with 1:49 left to play.
Shop, stay, dine, and play at The Connection, Mississippi's retail entertainment destination. Located at the intersection of I-20 and I-55 in Pearl.
So just 1:49 ticks left to put this one away as the Pirates have exploded here in the second half, leading it 40-21. They trailed 21-17 at the break.
23-4. Excuse me, no. Was it 21-17? Yeah. Wow. 23-0 here in the second half.
So the defense has pitched a shutout, and the offense really came alive running the football. They stuck with it. And it was all three that really shined. You had Jack doing a terrific job on the quarterback keeps, Shoto, TJ, and more importantly, ball security. Just a very impressive second half. They dug deep. And Logan, that's one thing to ask them about because these guys just dug deep, and it just seems as though they wanted it more, didn't it?
They definitely came out in the second half wanting to win this game.
Pirates, I'll tell you after this play, Greg Flynn.
Causey trying to throw the little screen. That is out to the freshman, Chavez Walker. He'll have enough for a first down.
Yeah, Greg, you mentioned the rushing attack here in the second half. The Pirates at halftime had 5, count them 5 on one hand rushing yards. The Pirates right now, according to our statistician, Mr. Cole, 198 yards rushing.
So that's a 193 second half. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. So on first down, there goes Causey. He'll throw that ball incomplete. Bring up second down with 1:12 showing on the clock. Once again, stick with us here for the PMB Sports postgame show, where you will hear from TJ McKenzie, Kavion Freeman, and Coach Justin Hunter. I don't think they thought this was going to be coming in a hard contest against Petal, and they kind of sleptwalked through that first half, to be honest.
There's Caden Berger pulling in his second of the night. But, yeah, I think you're correct, Greg, whether it was maybe a little hangover from the first defeat of the season last week against Northwest Rankin, or perhaps we did not take Petal seriously. Again, Petal got thrashed last week against Brandon 54-17, and maybe we thought we would be able to do the same thing, but it was nip and tuck through the first 2 quarters, and then we have stretched it out here in the second half. What a great response.
We were ready for that screen. They're going to pick up the first down, but nice the defense recognized that and immediately fell back. Arterberry there trying to strip that ball out, even with 30 seconds left.
No timeouts left for Coach Allen and the Petal Panthers. And it looks like they will fall to 3-4, 0-2 in region play. The Pirates will move to 6-1 overall and 1-1 in region play.
This was honestly a must-win game for the Pirates. It really was. Given what we have on the horizon with Brandon and Oak Grove. As the clock hits triple zeros, the Petal Panthers walk the plank as the Pirates are victorious on the road in the Pine Belt, 40-21.
You called it, Greg Flynn. This was a must-win in a very, very difficult Region 3 7A. You got the Eat Dirt rivalry going to happen next week in Rankin County as the Bulldogs and the Pirates will go after it, and you needed a W coming out of tonight to move to 500 in region play. It looked iffy at halftime, but what a response in the second half by these Pearl Pirates. 23 unanswered points, and they win 40-21. 40-21 total yardage as we finish tonight. 353 total yards for the Pearl Pirates, and let's compare that to where we were at halftime. At halftime, the Pirates had 138, so over 200 yards of total offense in the second half. And Petal at halftime had 157 total yards. Petal finishes with 204, so we had over 200 total yards of offense in the second half, and Petal had less than 50 yards of offense in the second half. What a turnaround at halftime. Not sure what Coach Hunter told him, but maybe Logan Kane will help us find out here in the PMB Sports postgame show.
All right, our good peeps out there, want to credit Heather McClendon. I want to credit Justin Smith. They have given us the final from Meridian Northwest Rankin. The Wildcats, 38. The Cougars, 31.
Wow, how big is that?
So first place will be on the line next week for the Pirates as they will take on the Brandon Bulldogs. And that's the thing, you can never tell what you're going to get out of Meridian.
That's right.
You can never tell.
Unbelievable. Northwest Rankin suffers their first region defeat, so Brandon the only team that sits undefeated in Region 3 7A, and they will come see us next week for the Eat Dirt Rankin County Super Bowl.
It's a little earlier in the season, but that's okay.
We'll take a look at some final stats here on the PMB Sports postgame show. Again, Pearl victorious tonight, 40-21, as we get set for some postgame interviews with Logan Kane. He's going to catch up with TJ McKenzie, Kavion Freeman, and the head coach, Justin Hunter. Total tonight, first downs, Pearl finishes with 23 first downs, Petal with 8. Passing yards tonight, Pearl 155, Petal with 84. Pearl on the ground, 198 total yards on the ground, Petal with 120 total yards. Again, finishing tonight, the Pearl Pirates with 353 total yards, over 200 of those in the second half. Petal with 204 total yards, less than 50 in the second half. Some individual numbers for your Pirates. Jack Durr, 8 of 20 through the air, 155 yards. He had a 45-yard long of passing and 1 touchdown through the air, but he did it on the ground. 14 carries, 61 yards, and 3 rushing touchdowns for the sophomore captain Jack Durr. Antoine Shoto finishes the night, 19 carries, 78 yards. TJ McKenzie, 10 carries for 76 yards and a touchdown. Receiving-wise, only 2 guys netted receptions. Kenji McNair had 3 for 82, a 27-yard average, and 1 touchdown. And Shaden McCollum, 5 catches for 73 yards.
Yeah,
Logan is down there on the field getting ready to.
Logan down there right there at the 30-yard line I see he's got TJ coming over to him. We'll see where Kavion will come walking over to. All right, let's send it down to Logan as he's going to hit us up with what did you say, Logan? Why'd they run away from you?
I think they wanted to talk to their family first.
Oh, well, I can understand that.
Absolutely.
As long as they come back, right?
Definitely, they are.
Okay. Well, Logan, how about that? What did you think of that second half finish?
We definitely rallied in the second half, came out with some tenacity, ready to play the ball.
All right, here comes TJ back to you. Where's he going now? TJ's right behind you.
I think they're going to talk to Kavion's family now.
Oh. Well, we just got to get it all in.
This is a family affair.
Right?
Everybody's traveled down here to the Pine Belt and celebrating with the big victory tonight.
Everybody's just nice and tight down there. All right, here they come back. I thought maybe you said something. I don't know. Maybe upset those guys. All right, tell us who you're going to do first, and have them turn around and look this way.
We're here. I got TJ and Kavion. Well, first question for TJ. TJ, you got to let us know. What was going through your head with that catch that seemed like nobody could catch you?
I was just trying to hit the end zone, man. But I heard the dude behind me.
He heard the footsteps? Is that what he said?
Did you just say you heard the footsteps?
Yeah, I heard the footsteps.
Hey, ask TJ, what was it like having to come back as a senior leader here into that second half after the loss last week and a bad first half?
So, second question for you is, what was it like coming in the second half as a senior leader after a loss last week? First half, y'all came out a little slow. What was the main point?
We got in the locker room. We telling the O-line, we got to get this together. We can't do that. Like, first half was just like, that's the worst we never played. And we told them, come on, you got to be able to run the ball. We wanted to run the ball in the first half. So they came out, they executed.
Hey, real quick before you let him go, ask him what he thinks about Brandon Bulldogs next week.
Last question. How do you feel about Brandon next week?
They ain't messing with us. We at home.
All right, good job. Let's shift it over there to the Reaper.
All right, first question for you. We gotta talk about those picks. What happened there?
Man, it's too big. Piss down my leg.
What did he say was too big? I missed that. What did he say was too big?
I do believe said the moment was too big.
The moment was too big. Well, he had a chance at 3 picks up here, if we count it right. Ask him that. Did he really have 3 chances?
Was it 3 chances at a pick?
It was 2.
Oh, 2.
Only 2.
Well, I'm interested to know, again, for Kavion, it was the defense has kept them in this game a lot this year, and they just are waiting for the offense to click. Is that about how they do it?
So, defense has kind of kept y'all together all year. Have y'all kind of been feeling like y'all just waiting on offense to click?
They gonna click. They always click. We're not gonna be hard on them. We're gonna be hard on them, but we're not gonna put them down. And so defense is hard on the team. Offense is hard on the team too. But if they don't score, they don't win.
All right, his thoughts on the Bulldogs next week.
Now we got to know your thoughts on the Bulldogs.
I really don't like the Bulldogs. I never liked the Bulldogs. I hope we go out there. We got to pick 50 on them. It's going to be a hard game, but we got to pick 50.
Hey, we love his honesty. All right, thanks, Logan. We'll let you try and find Coach Hunter now.
Yes, sir, definitely will.
Hey, thanks to both those guys. I love the honesty.
Well, Coach Hunter's coming to me.
Okay, good. I don't like Bulldogs.
I've never liked Bulldogs.
I love that honesty. That's fantastic. All right, here's the head ball coach. Go ahead, Land.
Well, we got to talk about that second half. Y'all just came out ready to play. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, I thought we played the second half like we should have played the entire game. I thought they came out with more energy, whether it was homecoming or a big region game. I just thought we lacked a little energy in the first half, and we were just out of rhythm. We talked about it at halftime, but I felt like the second half, the defense got some turnovers. There was a lot of juice and energy on this sideline, and offense made some plays. I thought both staffs did a really good job at halftime, kind of figuring out, what they were doing, and kind of, I guess you said, playing it against what they were doing in the second half, and I think just happy to get out of a really, really tough place to play with the win.
Hey, Logan, his thoughts, it sounds like the rest of the players, the skill players, challenged that offensive line at halftime.
From what the skill players were saying is, in the locker room, they were really challenging the offensive line to pick it up.
I'm going to be totally honest. I went in there, I talked, and then I let some of the leaders on the team talk. So I really don't know what was said in there, if I'm just being honest. But I know that we were really, really, what's the right way to put this? We'll just say we were getting after them at halftime, and, I thought they responded really well.
All right, his thoughts on Brandon now.
Now we got to know. Thoughts on Brandon next week.
Obviously speak the obvious, huge rivalry game, on top of that, it's a big division game. We got him at home, so super excited about that, I know it's going to be a really tough game. We've got to get better. We've got to come out and have faster starts in all three phases of the ball game because we cannot play like we did in the first half next week and think we're going to come out on top. We got to put together a really good plan as a coaching staff, and the kids have got to have a really good week. Getting better and give ourselves the best chance we can to win. Because they're a really good football team, but I think our kids will be really, really excited and really fired up for it.
All right, Logan, well, thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Coach. Best of luck to you next week.
Hey, Logan, before we let you go, your thoughts on this team going into the Brandon game now.
I mean, come on now. Being a former pro football player, I don't like Brandon. You already know I'm going to say we're going to win by a large margin.
Well, it's just, which team do you think I know we all hope that second half team shows up, but just the sense you get from talking to those guys down there, can they turn it on?
Oh, they're definitely ready. I mean, it's Brandon. You're always got to be ready for them, no matter what week it is.
Gotcha. Well, Logan, we appreciate you coming down here with us tonight. You did a great job down on the sideline, and we can't wait to have you back.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the opportunity.
All right. Well, you know Brandon pretty well, too. This is another big one next week.
It will be a big one. And, just looking at the flow and the rhythm of Brandon's season so far, they started 0-2, if you remember that. They have seemed to have found their footing, though. They've started region play 54-17. They beat Petal last week at home. Tonight, I'm not sure where that game happened, whether it was down here in the Pine Belt or back at home, but they beat the number one team in the state of Mississippi. And so this is an inspired football team. But at the same time, you got to really like how the Pearl Pirates responded in the second half tonight. Coach Hunter, I appreciate an honest evaluation from a head coach. They did not play well in the first half, not at all, and we were trailed at halftime. But the team that you saw in the second half took care of the football. The offensive line did what they had to do. And I'll put that team on the field next week in the Rankin County Super Bowl, and I think we'll have a pretty good matchup.
Well, you just got to get back at it because it was, Germantown, it was a little bit close for a while. Then we had, our other non-conference games were not all that challenging to us. Warren Central was a tough one.
That's right.
But we got off to quick starts in those games. And then all of a sudden it kind of went down when we started region play last week, and then you saw it in the first half here tonight.
Yeah, it's we've had moments where it's looked really good, and we've had moments where it's sputtered a lot, but we've been able to recover. I think the one sure thing that we have, and we'll see how does it respond next week to a Brandon offense that's put up 54 and 38 in back-to-back weeks, will be our defense. Defense has looked really, really good. They did again tonight. Only gave up 2 touchdowns, 21 points, but 7 of those came on that kind of crazy kickoff return. But we can't only lean on defense next week. You got to put points on the board as well.
How about a 5-way tie for second in region right now?
Unbelievable. 6 teams and a 5-way tie.
Top 4 go. Top 4 teams go, and you've got 5 teams tied at 1-1 and 1-2-0, and we get them next week in our place. That's going to be nuts.
It will be fun. Don't miss it. Next week, 7 o'clock, Friday night. It's a little bit different because we used to play them on the second game of the year, second game, and then for many years it's been the last game of the year. This time it's going to be about 2/3 of the way through. But let's fill up the Ray Rogers next week and cheer our Pirates on to victory.
All right. Well, for Logan Kane down on the field, Bryant May, our entire crew, Cole Patrick with our stats. We've got Austin Boone was actually punching the game tonight. Did a pretty good job. Alex and Carol upstairs, and, of course, Mr. Frank that makes all this possible. Greg Cupstead back at the studio that helped keep this thing on the tracks. Folks, we will talk to you again next Friday night at home from Ray Rogers against those beloved East Rankin Puppies. Have a great night, everybody, and remember, every day is a great day to be a Pirate.
Thank you for watching PMB Sports. The preceding broadcast is copyrighted by Pearl Municipal Broadcasting for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the written consent of Pearl High School or PMB is prohibited.